We're live.
Liz Ive.
All right.
Oh shit! I need to
What? Hey man,
got me a pen.
like, I thought I put one there for you.
I don't see a pen.
We really got to get your shit together.
There's one right here, butthole.
I don't really like when you use like. I don't like when you use soft language. Like, just call me an asshole.
Nah.
Oh no, that's right. When I did that, on the last episode, I did that intro. Yep. On the last episode, I did that intro. And, hey man, this shit's hard.
Which one?
Like, you heard the last episode.
Uh huh.
You heard the little intro that I did.
Yeah.
Like, that little fucking talk piece, that's hard to do, man. So I'm not writing anything down. I'm just gonna, like I sat there with the travel mic. What the fuck?
These dogs are already starting.
Dude, are you kidding me? Like, that's picking up, man.
You know what they're doing, right? What's going on right there, right?
What?
My dog's parking his dick in your dog.
Yeah, right.
Bugsy's valet
He's
parking.
trying it, but then like Capo gets a hold of his ear, and Bugsy doesn't like that.
Bugsy's valet parking his hot dog.
I heard it one time.
Couples.
Hey man, how do they say "fuck you" in Los Angeles?
I don't know, Joseph.
Trust me. Start the intro music here.
Welcome to Reference This.
Hey buddy,
Hey, my friend.
how you doing
Hey,
today?
Joe.
How are you today?
Really, you gonna ask me that today?
Yeah. How you doing today?
I'm okay. It was a little rough this morning.
Given the circumstances,
Not circumstances. Last year was a circumstance.
you came out. You came out of the closet.
No, that you just kind of outed me right now, man. Like I wasn't gonna let anybody know what was going on until much later. But
You eat dicks. I'm sorry, man. So what's
I was
going
just
on?
gonna, I was just gonna make the dick eating like a casual thing. But now, like you're saying that, and my wife's sitting there, and she's like super.
She's
irritated
annoyed.
now.
She's super annoyed already.
It took 48
Does
seconds.
has she heard the episode? Has she heard the show before? Does she know what this is about?
A little bit, but she
She can't hack it.
she could hack it. I just don't think she likes to hack it. Hack it off.
Hack it.
She's gonna hack it off like Bobbitt.
Oh, you heard about that one too, huh?
What?
Lorena Bobbitt died.
No.
Yeah. It's trippy.
What happened?
She got cut off by some dick on the freeway.
You know what? You know what would have been funnier?
What?
Some dick cut her off.
Oh, yeah. Well, I read the joke a while ago. I got a few of them.
Okay, hold on. Okay, this is kind of weird. This is gonna be a stupid quick. Did she really die, or is it just a
No,
joke?
it's just a joke. It's just a joke.
Whoa, sorry.
I think she's still shopping around for dildos at the shop.
Dildos. Fresh dildos.
So, you had a rough morning, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a year since we lost our old man.
Yeah.
So I didn't go to
So I
work
didn't
today.
really want to get into that, but I mean...
You
if
didn't want to get into it?
let's
You don't
do
have to.
I'm
I'll
like,
get into it.
Alright, go ahead, I guess, if you want.
Yeah, it's been a year. Salud.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like when my wife picked up some flowers for him. And I went over to the cemetery, and I didn't know, like, I've seen friends and family that go to the grave sites, and some people just sit there real somber.
Yeah.
Some people, cry. They just sit there, don't say anything. There's people that bring chairs. I've seen there's people that picnic. And I went over there, and I actually talked to him. Like
Really?
Like, I talked to him, like, I was talking to him, like, hey, Dad, hey, Pop, this and that. Like, can I bring you some flowers?
Yeah.
I'm going to do this. Like, are you keeping your eye on your little buddy? Because he's buried next to, like, a little boy.
Oh, he's buried around a few of them.
Yeah, but, like, the little boy just to the, well, I mean, I guess it depends on how technically Dad would be laying. I would say,
Yeah,
probably to his left.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
as a little boy.
Didn't we decide to burn our father and create ashes out of him?
Yeah.
So
I guess
wouldn't he like
what is it like
in
Bobby,
some form of technicality
like Bobby Boucher,
standing?
like Bobby Boucher's mom? I guess if we have to guess, it would be his knee.
Shit.
But well, to the left of him, north of him is a little boy, and I put a little car right there. Like I bought the little boy a Hot Wheel.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. That's good.
And then like next Christmas, I'm gonna put a letter like and be like, hey, you know what? I see that you always put cars. I'm the one that puts cars.
Yeah.
You know, this is his neighbor's son.
Yeah.
And I think I'm gonna try, and I mean, just in good faith, and hopefully they get it and they visit. I'm gonna put like an envelope with like $10 or something, or like a gift card for like, you know, I know how much he likes cars. Like, go buy him some new Hot Wheels, or I'm gonna put a Hot Wheel on there. You know,
yeah, okay.
just because this is little buddy. But I want to put a letter to let them know, like I want to clean their
the stone.
his stone.
Uh-huh.
There's someone to the right of him. I guess it would be his other knee. Like I don't know, like it's just I'm gonna clean up their stone because it doesn't look like people come. Like,
yeah.
But no, I was talking to him.
Yeah.
And, hey, I got you these flowers. They're bigger than mom's. Hey, hey, let's get these out of the way. And then I go, oh, you know, Rosie got you some lights because he always likes Malibu lights. Like,
yeah.
Back in the day, he always had Malibu lights to spruce up the yard. And so we got the Malibu lights, and then Rosie got a little butterfly that it lights up. So right now I left it turned on.
Yeah.
So like at night it's like it has the
it
has the solar.
So
for a few hours it'll like turn the lights. So maybe some kids like who are like walking along Franklin see this weird beacon. so now they'll be like, spooky, like you know. So I went over there, spend some time. And told them like, oh, you know what, these like played a couple songs. That are like, yeah, definitely
his
like
repertoire.
No, just songs that like that. Because I had like a little routine the last year or so. Like once a week, I read the eulogy that I wrote for him.
Once a week.
Once a week.
Wow.
There's a couple little routines that I do just in my life, and I don't know, they make me feel good. Once a week, I read his eulogy that I wrote for him.
Yeah.
And at least once a week, I listen to these 3 particular songs that remind me of him, and then one song that reminds me of like mom during the situation. And then like on a different note, once a week I watch that wedding highlight video that lady made for us, for my wife and I. And it's not just like, it's like because it reminds me of like, you know, like how lucky I am to like have a cool wife and cool family.
Yeah.
There's still some cool pictures of Dad.
Oh yeah.
Like little like him just standing there, him just being there. Like even like Mom was watching an old video of you playing the guitar with for Francine.
And he's in the background.
And he's just in the background, like just vibing it. Like,
yeah.
There's little things like that.
Yeah, there's been a couple videos. Like, luckily, you know, it's funny because he's not on video too much, especially not directly. He's always just kind of like lingering in the background. But I remember specifically, and it hit me a little bit. I think it was a couple weeks ago actually, because for some stupid fucking reason, I just wanted to learn how to juggle.
Yeah, I remember.
So like I was like practicing. So when I felt that I had it, nobody was around who knew technology enough. So I just hit record one time and I said, hey, like I told him, hey, Pop, hold this. And so I went and I was like, I think I got it this time. And I think I had like a cigarette in my mouth too, because we would go out in the back and like smoke for a second. It's like, all right. I started juggling and I caught that fucker's laugh.
Oh,
cool. Dude, like it was like he goes, oh shit, like, you know, it's like fuck. Like those little moments. And I mean, fuck, man, thankfully we got, you know, Instagram, the shit that I posted, Facebook, the shit that I posted, all these little moments in time and shit. Because it's definitely a point now where, like, you know, very rarely do we print pictures anymore.
Yeah.
I definitely got to get better about that, especially.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff.
You know.
It's just, like Mom had pointed out, and I just realized it myself today when I was talking with him, is that you hit it on the head. Is that he was always a staple here.
Yeah.
And that's what sucks is, like, you know, like even when we would just come for a quick stop, he'd still stop by in his room, you know, on his, like, you know, the last couple months, you just go check on him. And you can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
And just and he'd come puttering through the living room or something like that, like just to get his whatever. I mean, I think you guys caught him with coffee or water. Or,
oh yeah.
You guys caught him, or like someone caught him with like taking nips of like whiskey or something, or brandy, no?
Oh,
you guys
yeah, Bailey's. I swear, dude, like it would either be I would catch him or Alexis would catch him because he would come out and grab his coffee and be like, "Fuck, dude, coffee this late at night?" And if Alexis caught him, he'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'm just getting my coffee," and he'd walk into the room, and then like she would come in and be like, "Your dad's got coffee," and then after a while, a couple times that I caught him fucking sifting out the Baileys. And I'm like, that's not fucking coffee, dog. He ain't putting regular cream in there. He's putting fucking Baileys in there. So he's getting smashed in his room. But,
maybe it helped him sleep or something.
Probably.
But his
Baileys like his nightcap. He always like nightcap.
He always liked Baileys, and he always liked White Russians. And it was funny yesterday. Today is the actual date that he passed, but it was 52 Thursdays ago, yesterday.
Yeah.
A year to the week, and it's like I walked in the pool and I was like, fuck. I remember because I played Thursdays, and I remember walking in, getting set up, getting ready, going over the roster, and then getting that call that we better go over there.
Yeah.
And I remember grabbing my shit, letting Lance know what's up. And then leaving. So I was like, I walked in and I was like, ugh. And then the lady next to me, like a little later on in the evening, she goes, oh, you know what? I'll have a White Russian. And he drank White Russians.
Oh shit! Wow.
And he liked White Russians, and I was like, hey, I go, that was my old man's drink. She goes, oh really? I'm like, yeah, you know what? He passed around a year ago today. That was kind of cool. Like, she's like, oh, I'm sorry.
Just to hear it, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, there's always like, that stupid song. There's always something that reminds you, like,
yeah.
It's like I told him, and I was telling him today, I go, if there's any, I go, who knows? I'll find out eventually. But if there is any, like, spirit, like, like, I'm firmly believing that because Mom says, like, we planted the lemon tree on the back, and then there's that blue jay.
Yeah.
And, like, how much he loved the blue jays around here.
The blue jays.
Like, he would let us, like, shoot anything we wanted with the pellet guns, but you better not shoot the bluebirds.
Don't fucking shoot that bird, dude. Well, it was a trip because a couple of weeks ago, I know I showed you the pictures of it. I'll probably post the pictures too because they're actually really cool shots in general. But we were all sitting out in the backyard, and just out of nowhere, the fucking blue jay came and was chilling because we have the lemon tree planted, and then eventually, as soon as I get an engraver, I just found this big ass boulder that I put right in front of it. So eventually, I'm gonna engrave his name, in memory and all that. And just out of nowhere, we were just sitting there, and then, the fucking blue jay just comes and just chills on that rock. And so I went and I was like, oh shit, like, show the baby. And so we were looking at it, watching, and he'd go, take off. And then he'd come back.
Oh,
and then he'd take off. And then, like, finally, like, he was just chilling there. So I said, fuck it. Because I remember one time, Pops and I were sitting back there. We were just like, fuck it, let's just enjoy. And then we started realizing that when we would throw peanuts out there, he would come and chill. So I went and I just grabbed a fistful of peanuts. I washed the salt off them and I put them on the rock, and that fool he was just chilling there. So I actually got some really cool, actually Fran and I, like, we were creeping up really close to where the blue jay was sitting on the rock, and we caught some cool shots of it.
You know what would have been cool? And I would, like, totally believe in reincarnation.
Apparently not that enough.
You know what? If that thing would have poked one of your eyes out, I would have been like, oh, I would have 100%.
Of course.
I would have believed in reincarnation. I would be like, oh, that's popular.
Of course. I didn't even fucking realize that. Like a year ago today. So technically, he passed before St. Patty's.
Yeah.
Funny little side note. Have you ever got trashed with Dad? Like trashed?
No.
No.
No. Like,
holy shit, dude.
You guys did at Andrew's wedding.
No.
You were all bummed.
Oh wow, yeah. But like that wasn't like together. Like he was sitting somewhere and I was sitting somewhere, and we just ended up in the same car in the same room and all that bullshit together. Nah, dude, we were here, and I remember just out of fucking nowhere, I was like, well, not out of nowhere, but I bought a bottle of Jim Beam Devil's Cut.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, I liked it, devil this, devil that, blah, blah, blah. So I bought it, and it had been in my room for the longest time. And then he came in, and he goes, are you ever going to drink that? And I was like, nah, I kind of don't want to because I like the bottle and everything. And he walked out, and he just goes, pussy. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, all right. And so I brought it out, and I just placed it on the table, and I got 2 glasses. I was like, you ready? So you're going to help me? And he goes, oh, we're not going to do it all tonight. And I'm like, nah, just a couple sips here and there. Mm-hmm. And we ended up blasting the bottle in the night between me and him. Because he goes, I like Jim Beam. he would explain, I like Jim Beam, I can do it, blah, blah, blah. So we're going back and forth, sip a cup, sip a cup, sip a cup, and you know Pop, he wants to watch his fucking Ghost Hunters. So we were just there kind of enjoying it.
Ghost Hunters.
Just that one time, and we were just boom, boom. Everything was fine. And I was like, fuck, this drink isn't as bad as I thought. Until we said, all right, it's time to go to bed. And we had to get up off the couch.
Oof.
The moment both of us stood up to go down that hallway, it was bad news, man. It was all bad news. He goes, all right, well, I'm fine. And he was walking okay, but you could tell something was up, and I was fucking tossed, dude. Like, I'm like, that's it, dude. I know I'm going to yak in a couple. Just give me a second. So I went in the room. I'm kneeling over the fucking trash basket, and I'm like, I couldn't do it. And what do I hear? And I'm like, oh, fuck. He's yakking too. So I go in, I'm like, all right, cool. I think I'm done. So I get up, and I go in, I'm like, hey, Pop, on the restroom. And he goes, oh, yeah, I'm just in the restroom. I'm like, all right. And I still hear him. And I'm like, hey, Pop, you need some water? And I didn't hear him. And I'm like, Pop. And I'm like, oh, this motherfucker fucking passed out in there. And I look and you can see his feet under the thing. And he goes, oh, that stuff really got on top of me. I had to fucking bust open the door and pick his ass up and put him in bed. And that dude only weighed about 80 pounds.
He's like,
nah. He was like a good, like, solid, like, maybe $150, $160. I pick him up and he goes, oh, we shouldn't do that again. I was like, I don't think we could if we wanted to. Whole bottle of fucking Jim Beam. Devil's Cut. Gone, dude.
I remember the first tattoo I got, because you remember, like, when we would talk about tattoos, because he had tattoos. And
I fucking tattooed him.
He would always be like, when we were younger, like, oh, I want to get this, I want to get that. He'd be like, well, if you think you can take the pain. So, like, you know, just kind of like weird psychology on that. Like, I'm not saying no, because I'm, like, a cool dad. Like, but, you know, like, kind of like, that's his way of being, like,
scare you out of it.
Kind of like scare you into, like, doing it. And I remember I was like 18 and I was playing softball. And I had, like, a bad night at softball. And I came home and I don't know where Mom was. But I forgot where it was. I'm sorry.
Go on. No. Coming back from softball, you didn't know
I came back from softball. I mean, Mom was out, and Dad was here, and I'm like... And I had always wanted the kanji symbol for, like, eldest son.
Oh,
And I go, fuck this, I'm gonna go get a tattoo. And he's like, you're gonna go get a tattoo? And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go right here to, it was Franco's. And right here in Upland, and I was like, I'm gonna go over there and check it out. I'm gonna go. And he goes, well, I better go with you. It's like, all right. I was like, oh man, like, because he's like, if you get, and he's still with the, like, well, if you think you could take it, take it.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. And I went in there and I was like, oh, you know what? I'm looking for this symbol. And he goes, yeah, it's right there. And I was like, all right. And he's like, you sure you want that? I'm like, yeah. He's like, are you sure that's what it means? And I'm like, yeah, it does. And he's like, all right. And so I paid the guy, you know, he goes, you got to tip him. You can't just, like, you know,
pay him out. Yeah,
just pay him, like, whatever he says, but you got to tip him. And he's like, all right. And so I'm like, well, how long is it going to take? All these, like, silly, like, rookie questions. Like, how long is it going to take?
Yeah.
Oh, like, do you use 3 needle? Or was it like the guy, like, use whatever needles I want. It's just a kanji symbol. And I remember the old man goes, yeah, we haven't had a tattoo. Like, it was kind of a slow night. And the guy put on, like, the Doors.
Oh, okay.
And, like, Roadhouse Blues, I remember. And I guess anytime that someone was getting ready to tattoo at Franco's, they would always play Roadhouse Blues.
Oh, okay.
Like, and then Dad's like, oh, the Doors, yeah, that's cool. And then him and Franco were talking, and like next thing, and I'm like going like, oh, like they took off, hey, like, like next thing I know, I'm like there by myself. I wanted a little support. Him and Franco took off to go bullshit.
He fucking left you.
He left me there by myself. You know, a week later, I went by myself again to go get some more tattoos, and you know, a sleeve and a half, and a sleeve and a half later, I was like, oh.
Fuck, man. Pop's had some cool tattoos.
They were cool because he, like, you know, like I said, like he was the guy that, like, made whatever he had going on, like, cool. He would pitch the coolness to you. Like, he'd be like, Dick, this is genius at work. Like, you know, we have our little... like, Dick, this is... Like, he would just make it seem like it was cool.
Yeah.
Like, whatever, like, he had going on, like... You know, like, oh, yeah, dude, this is a Veriflex skateboard, man. Like, dude, all the pros wear, like, you know, like, you know, it's from, like, Kmart or something. Like, he's like, oh, like, he had, like, his old Cutlass Supreme. Like, it's like an old man car.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, no, it's a Cutlass Supreme. Like, oh, wow, my dad has a Cutlass Supreme, not just a Cutlass. Like,
is that what you always say in your googly? That he was the epitome of cool.
He was like super cool. Like,
well, Dick, I mean, think about it. You think about it now, like you said, like he was the epitome of cool. It's like, wearing a fucking Big Johnson shirt.
Yeah, because he thought because like a lot of things that he thought were cool, like we still think are cool. Like there was a time when like Wayfarers, there was like a lot of other styles, but he always wore Wayfarers. Like as long as I knew him, like as long as I've been around, he always had Ray-Ban Wayfarers.
Yeah,
always wore. He never wore any other sunglasses. I think I found some aviators there, but they were probably from like
aviators.
Yeah, he had some aviators. I don't know if they were really his, but maybe he stole them or found them in one of the Freddie Mac.
I never seen Pop Way.
Freddie Mac.
No. It was always.
I said I found some.
Oh,
that he had, but I don't think he wore them because he always had. He always had
mine.
Those are mine. Pretty sure they're not yours.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
But yeah, it just seemed like everything he did was just cool to me, and cool to us. You know, like to us he was cool. Like I said, like in the eulogy, like he always wore fitted hats, and like I can't stand snapbacks. I have to wear fitted hats.
Yeah.
He always wore 501s.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, I like just my 501s. Like I always like, you know, like I always like to have 501s.
Yeah.
And like I said, and like button downs, like button up shirts, like I try to wear his because he had them. Like that was
you would have thought, like, I mean, what's funny is that like when we actually started wearing 501s and everything, you know, you're not supposed to wash 501s because they get that funky fucking shrink fit shit. So you would have thought it was like fucking Christmas morning for him every time. Like I had just worn like my 501s were like a month and a half old. I'd only wore them a few times, but then it was just time to go to the wash.
I'm telling you, Mom, dude, he's got a gold mine in there because everyone would buy them.
Well, Dick, that's like the funny thing is I was like, hey, I'd go in there and I'd be like, hey, I just washed these. Like, they definitely don't fit. I go into his room, I'm like, hey, Pop, you want these? And he goes, what? You just got those? And I was like, well, yeah, but like they don't fit no more. And he goes, fuck, you give it to me. I'll wear them, man. It's like, I swear, dude, yeah, like no bullshit. Like the stack that he has, of course, were mine, but.
Don't rob my mom's house, but he's got a small gold mine in that closet with just 501. You know?
Fucking guy, man.
It's like, his Yankees. He loved his Yankees. He wasn't.
Well, he wasn't fucking New York teams in general.
He wasn't super big into sports, but he'd always make sure the Yankees were doing well.
Yeah.
And then he'd ask about the Giants, like the New York Giants, the football Giants.
Yeah.
He asked how they were doing, but like.
I never understood that. Like the Yankees, I understand.
Like he was always into the Yankees.
Yeah, but like I mean, yeah,
he was a kid in the 50s and 60s, like or the 60s, like you know, he was born in 53, so he was, you know, Fran and Lola's age when the Yankees were beastos, 61. So he was 8 or 9 years old when Maris and Mantle were chasing each other, and Maris hit 61. You know.
Yeah.
And you know, in the mid 60s and you know in the 90s when the Yankees were monsters too, and he was all about the Yankees. So
yeah,
you know, when it came to like birthdays and that, someone always got up some Yankee,
yeah. Yankee pullover, Yankee this, Yankee that. I remember, I think when one of his work anniversaries, like somebody got him that big ass fucking airbrushed Yankees thing.
Oh, that New York thing?
That was fucking dope.
Oh, I bought him that.
Oh, you bought him that?
I bought him that.
Oh, then maybe it was the shirt. It was the airbrush shirt.
Maybe the shirt. I bought him.
Yeah, somebody got him like an airbrush Yankee shirt
Yankee
too.
banner.
Fuck, man. Yeah, that dude. Him and the Yankees, that shit was funny.
Even in the garage still, I have the old, because I put them up there for him.
Uh-huh.
I used to have the old blueprints of Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, that's right.
And then I bought the new blueprints of the new Yankee Stadium that they're in now. So I'm gonna frame those and put those somewhere.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't see them out there.
No, I took them.
Yeah, I figured.
Like, took them out.
But
But the old
it's okay. You can like to stick
there's a picture of Babe Ruth right next to the old. I got a printout of the.
Did you raid any of his shit? Like after he
What
passed?
do you mean raid?
Yeah, well, like after he passed, like all this stuff was in there, and it was a free for
Well,
all.
nothing could fit me.
No, dick, like none of the clothes, but I'm sure you grabbed like some of his trinkets and stuff because he always had funky trinkets.
I got his doggies.
Rosie got his
the homie dogs.
The homie dogs.
Well, you left a couple of them behind over there.
Oh, I did.
I hope you know that.
And
It's okay, you must not.
I got his
Appreciate my father.
his brush and his shaver, or his brush and his cup. I don't think I took his shaver.
His safety razor.
Yeah.
Oh, you got that? Hey man, I got.
I
that
think
for
you
him.
have the razor. I have the.
I got that.
I have
for
the
him.
cup and the brush.
I remember, dude, like when I got him that, because he was like, "Oh man, like I really want a safety razor," and I was like, "Nah, just get a straight razor."
Kill him.
Yeah, well, I didn't think about that at the time, but he was all like, "Nah, like a straight razor."
Cut his
Like,
old
look
face
at,
off.
like he was all into fucking Pawn Stars, right? So the main guy, the fucking pelon, Rick, he's all like, he's got his own kind of his safety razor on this and this and that, and I was all like, fuck it, you know, like that's stupid. Why do you want that? Just fucking use a regular razor.
His dad had one there.
And wow. And then I was like, you know what, fuck it. Like Father's Day was right around the corner, so I think I had seen it. I forgot where I saw it, but it was like the whole set. It was the brush, the cup. It came with like a small ass bar of soap, and then the safety razor. Mm-hmm. And I was like, fuck it, I'll get it from dude, man. That you would have thought I gave him a fucking $1 million when I got him that.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, holy shit. Like I knew he wanted it, but I didn't think he wanted it that bad. So that was a trip.
Well,
But
I'm very appreciative of the stuff we did. When we took him to Father's Day, we took him to the Yankee Dodger game. We took him to the Dodger Stadium.
I didn't go to that one.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't. I was supposed to. I didn't.
Oh, I don't know why you didn't go. We went.
Yeah, well, I did.
We went to Manuel's.
Long story.
Went to Manuel's in East LA, and then
Your
we went
brother and I got a tiff. Got into a tiff before. But I did see Yankee Dodgers.
Yeah, we took him and we saw the guys from Entourage there.
Nah, really?
Oh, like, this is his day. Get the fuck out of here.
Stupid ass.
I think A-Rod put a ball in the... I don't think it's landed yet.
Oh, shit.
Speaking of which, he used to take... Because he always talked about how he pitched when he was in the league. Mm-hmm. And so, I mean... I was all frightened. Like, he pitched... Like, he sold himself to where I was, like, kind of frightened to, like, face him. Mm-hmm. And we went to the park and... I mean, I hit one off him. I don't think it's landed yet either. There's a couple of his balls that are still in orbit. I was like, that's when I was playing ball. Like
that dude, man, like living with that dude was like living. If you've ever played, what's the fucking Mario board game?
Mario Party. You guys would always make up
games,
games like
fucking super like mad little intricate, like mini games. Like, hey, see if you could bounce it off this wall, that wall, and then make it into the cup. All right, fuck, and we'd be there for
he was
fucking
like the original
hours,
Dude
dude.
Perfect,
like,
man. He was
no
like,
shit.
He was like Dude Perfect Home Edition. Like,
we got the wall that has the like door frame cut out, but no door to it. That he would always like pop out of the hallway and shoot hoops towards. Right?
I'd pretend like
Dude,
he was making a hoop.
I don't think you understand how real that invisible net was, because I think we spent about 4 hours playing a fucking pickup game of basketball.
Yeah,
Half-court basketball.
Foul. That's double dribble, man. Double dribble.
Fucking dude, like if anybody walked in on us shooting a fucking ball in an invisible hoop, you would have thought we were fucking insane, bro.
You guys would be on the cuckoo's nest with Miss Ratchet. But like I said, just like, you know, like I said, it's kind of funny how influential someone could be, and then you realize that how influential they were, but like post-mortem, like buying that boat, that was because he had a boat, like,
oh, okay,
you know, it wasn't this big old cigarette boat, it was, you know,
yeah,
he had a 19-foot bayliner.
Yeah,
I was looking for 19-foot bayliners, but right now everyone's looking for little boats, so they're not cheap. So yeah. I bought a 17-foot Galaxy.
Yeah,
but still inboard out, because it's what we knew. Inboard out, you know, stern drive, boat, bow rider. You know, it's just a different brand, but it's just almost exactly what he had.
Yeah.
Seeing that thing go, and us getting in it and going for rides and this and that. I was like, not sitting in the actual seat. You put your ass on the top, because that's how he did it.
yeah,
Just like, you know, summertime tank, like dad tank tops.
Oh yeah.
Like
the shorts. We got the shorts.
Oh,
we
all because
those fucking bright ass.
He had some
neon
hot
shorts.
pink shorts when he would take us to the river.
Who wore the pink ones? I wore the pink ones, right?
We all did.
No, the pink ones.
I have pink ones too.
I bought you pink ones because Pops had them.
Yeah.
But there's a picture of our new middle brother and you and I wearing like our neon shorts.
Yeah, we all wore our neon. Like we were flossing the house. We had neon shorts. We had American shorts.
Well, we were definitely fucking like having two uncles out there, like for sure.
Dude, I'm telling you, like you know what's cool? It's like life imitates life, and it makes me happy because we're dad and Gramps and well, not Grandpa's yet, but we're dad and Gramps and Uncle Mike's and Uncle Jesse. Well, Uncle Jesse's still with us there, but
yeah,
that was. We're them now.
Oh yeah,
dude, and it makes me feel super happy, like because I remember being the kids' age, thinking how cool they were, and I just hope that they think they're as cool as we thought Dad and Uncle Mike were.
I hope.
I'm pretty sure, they got us this bull. We go on the bull. We let them drive it.
Yeah.
Hop off, go for a ride. Because that's what they did with us. I ain't jumping off that damn cliff.
I would.
I'll tell you right now, I ain't jumping off that
cliff.
cliff.
And I guess like the funny thing is like I'm just like fucking walking in the footsteps of like Pop at this point. Whereas like I'm wearing his fucking clothes, I'm wearing his hat. I got fucking like his tattoos. Like I'm eventually gonna get another one of his another one of his tattoos.
You know what would be cool? Get a tattoo that says Danny and just regular like regular. Because he had the tattoo that just said Danny. And it was just in regular, like
capital just handwriting?
Just caps lock.
Shit.
We should have Mom get that tattoo. And it's just like in regular, like caps lock writing. There's no script to it. No stars. No nothing. It just says Danny.
I tell you, tattooing Pop. So when I would tattoo Pop, like when I first got the gun, like he wanted Grandpa's dots.
Yeah.
So I gave him Grandpa's dots, and then like that night I was just kind of like fucking around on the bullshit skin, and then I drew like a nautical star, so like what I have on my shoulders now. And he goes, "Oh, I want that too, but like I don't really know where." And he didn't have anything on his arms, like it's not like he was like lacking space or anything. But he goes like, "Oh, I'll put it right here above the dots."
Yeah.
And so I was like, "All right, cool." So I tattooed that on him, and then like I don't know, I think it was like a couple months after that, there was this like cartoony ass like Virgin Mary.
Oh yeah.
That I had like outlined from one of your old
flash tattoo.
Yeah, the flash tattoo shits. And he goes, "Oh, that's pretty cool. I want that. Put it on my back." And I was like, "Well, like you got Taz in front of a full
Taz
moon
in
right
paradise.
there, and then you've got like a wizard on the other one. So where do you want it?" And he goes, "Oh, I don't know. Put it in the middle of my back." And like I don't have anything on my back, so I don't know.
His uncle had a big old Virgin Mary on his back too.
Oh really?
Uncle
Well, this
had
wasn't this. Now you imagine
tattoo on his back.
like a back, probably like you imagine my back, but the fucking head of the Virgin Mary was only about 6 inches circumference.
That's a big tattoo though. It was gonna be a big tattoo until he tapped out.
Well, like I did it, like I did all the shading, and the funny thing was is like I hit a couple lines, and he was like and I'm like, "Hey man, you can't fucking move, stop moving." And he goes, all right. And I go, and I'm like, "Dick, like, all right." And like at that time, I was still fairly new, so I started from the top down. Mm-hmm. So when you would wipe away the stencil and shit.
Yeah.
So I'd have to keep drawing it in. And I remember one of the funniest fucking things that happened. So I was halfway done, and I was like, "Well, I got to redraw like the bottom of like her chin and everything. So just give me a second." So I, wiped him down, cleaned him up, everything, made sure
gave her a butt chin.
Yeah, dude, like
He's
so.
a Virgin Mary a butt chin.
I was finishing it up.
Farquaad?
You fucking asshole. So I was finishing it up, and I'm following the stencil and everything. And I remember I had the pen, and I was going like that to just starting to draw it on.
I heard it. The pencil.
The fucking pen was hurting him. And I'm like, I'm not even doing anything stupid. Dude. I was surprised, man, why he wanted it like center back, too.
You didn't have any more space.
He wasn't fucking tatted down. He had his shoulders.
He had that little wizard.
He had the wizard.
God knows why he had a wizard.
He had a wizard in front of like a crescent moon, and then like Taz throwing a thumbs up in front of some clouds in a full moon.
Taz in paradise. He had 2 moons. He's like Neptune or something. He's like Saturn.
Then you want to get his fucking seal.
Oh no, he had an old school like Panther, but you know he's an older man. Back in the day, like
I think I'm gonna have to push pause for a second.
ink blew out.
Unless you want to keep going, you want to keep talking.
No,
I'll bring your old lady on.
No, you have any cool memories, Rose?
You want to get on and talk about my dad for about like 30 seconds, please?
No,
I don't want to be on camera.
you don't have to. You could talk from there.
Just talk from right there, or talk from behind the camera. Just get in front of that.
All right.
All right, give us. It's fucking cold as shit out there right
Yeah,
now
it's pretty
too.
cold.
Man. Like I
I
had to really shake it out to try to get it all out.
Icicles like through your ears. You had like a piss catheter.
Dude,
Of
fucking
ice.
Pop hated the cold. I swear, dude. Laundry day was fucking heaven day for Dad. Cause he knew, like, if he was on the couch watching fucking Ghost Hunters, he was like, I heard the dryer go off.
It's probably a ghost.
You know, in his head, all those clothes in the dryer are gonna go right on me, and I have
He used
no
to do
problem
that.
fucking-
He used to do that when we were kids.
Volunteer to do full laundry.
Yeah, he would volunteer to fold laundry because. But when we were kids, what he would do is we'd get ready for school here before he would take us to Nana's house,
Go on.
and he would put the blankets in the dryer,
Oh yeah.
and then he'd be like, "Go, go, go!" And then you put the blanket, and you're all warm. Because he didn't really have conventional vehicles. Like I said, all his old cars that he had
yeah.
were all daily drivers.
Oh yeah. His
And so-
vintage.
Yeah, all his
vehicles.
old cars that he had.
Yeah,
'cause,
yeah.
Like mom would always have the nicer, newer shit,
Yeah.
and then, oh, no,
Go on.
no, you wouldn't have the nicer,
Can I
newer
speak
stuff?
on that? Yeah. So he would have his
But then-
classics.
Yeah, he would have his classics. Like his '66 Mustang, he drove it every day.
Yeah.
You almost died in that.
I did.
Yeah, some guy hit the brakes on him really hard, and dad had to slam on the brakes, and the brakes locked up. And we were in the back seat, and you were in the front seat in your car seat, forward facing, and you went sliding forward, and like the car seat hit the dashboard, and you were like fine, like it looked like Final Destination with the. But like I guess it just hit the bridge of your nose. Like you just hit that's it.
Oh, okay.
And Dad jumped out of the car. He was gonna kill the people. Like they drove off. Okay, we were little. We were all scared. We thought you got hurt, and we're all crying. And like some old man came in to make sure we were okay because Dad was like he got out of the car. He was gonna murder those people in front of him. And then he had his Cheval. That was a daily driver.
Yeah, that was fun. Fucking leather. She's made that car cold as
No,
fuck.
there's not leather, bro. It's vinyl.
It's cold as
And I
fuck.
remember because that was Mo's car.
Mm-hmm.
And he sold it to Dad. They sold it to Dad. And I remember when they first bought it, it was original olive green. And Uncle Mike painted it 94 Chevy S10 white.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, fuck. That's crazy.
That's when he bought it.
I didn't know
He
that.
bought it for Mo in 94, like right when she graduated.
Oh, wow.
Or right before she graduated. She drove that to school every day. It was
Wow, I
sick,
didn't know
dude.
that.
Yeah, and then Dad bought it, and then I drove it for a while.
Yeah.
Then I blew the engine on it.
Stupid ass.
But then I bought a new engine for it, and then they sold it.
Fucking prick.
It's a badass car.
I swear, man, I'll never. That's
That was,
always,
that was
always
a cool car. I got in trouble with that thing.
That's always a comment
They
that
heard
rings
me,
in my ears.
They heard me revving it outside. Like they were like in a parent meeting,
Uh-huh.
and I was outside with my friends, like, rah, 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 and then like Dad comes out and goes, "Hey, can I talk to you for a second?"
Idiot.
And
Stupid ass.
then there was some guy across town had a Cheval wagon or a Chevy wagon, white, same color, and like I'd see him around town. I wanted to kill him. They're like, we were like dogs, you know, like dogs are with other dogs sometimes. Like,
Oh, okay.
because his was like Chevy white and mine was Chevy white, and we were like both like just always growling at you, like, but with our engines. Like then the reason I got busted is because I mean I was a kid, I was kind of dumb. No, I wasn't a dumb
you're
kid,
still
but
dumb.
no, I'm pretty smart now because I know I won't do this again. I wasn't paying attention, and I was backing up right there at the Arco in South Almani
Yeah.
on Thenis and Durfee,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
and I was backing out onto Durfee.
Yeah.
And I missed the driveway, and I came off the curb.
Oh, you fucking dope.
And I popped holes. I popped a leak in the airlines because they were because he had air shocks in it. And Dad just was under the impression it had a slow leak, so Dad was just under the impression that I was dropping it to low rate it. It's just because I had an air leak.
Oh.
And then like months later, the dad goes to put gas at the same Arco, and like the guy asks him like, "Oh, what happened to your car? Like when you ran it over the curb?" And my dad's like, "What?"
Oh shit!
Like, I got busted like months later.
Oh shit!
Oh, snitcho, another snitch.
Dick, he probably didn't know.
No, obviously he didn't.
I swear, dude, that's like
I was like twice my dad's size.
That's a fucking comment that always rings in my fucking head every time I think about like the 49 or the truck.
The 49
even like the
really
Chevelle. Huh?
The 53, the 51, the pickup, he really didn't drive every day too much.
See, that one I don't remember as much. I mean, there's pictures of me
he got
sitting
that
in
when
it
he
and
first
shit,
moved out. Yeah. Okay, it was an impound. Rose, tell me if you remember this. It was an impound at Freddie Mac because our grandpa used to work at Freddie Mac. He would always gang shit out of the cars. And they towed the 51 up here.
Yeah.
Woke me up to write the bill of sale because they didn't want to use their handwriting.
Oh shit.
Do you remember that, Jeej? Yes.
Oh, you fucking dope.
You know nothing? Yeah,
I know nothing.
Yeah, you know plenty. Yeah, they made me get up so I could write the bill of sale. I was all of maybe 10, 11 years old. Imagine asking Francine to do that. Like she would snitch. She'd call the cops on me herself.
That's funny, dude.
Remember that? That shit was funny.
You can go pretty far back in your memory then.
He put that pickup was badass. He put a 350 in it, and then he put a 350. He put a 4-speed tranny in it, and he put a 4 on the floor.
Oh, okay.
Instead of on the tree, and he put like a cool ass like Monte Carlo tilt wheel on it. Like that thing had huevos. It like.
I remember him boiling up the knobs, boiling up the shifter knobs. You remember he used to do that? Boil the shifter knobs to try to fit them. That's like. I mean, that's like the biggest like. I think deep far back memory that I could think.
And he used to work on them himself, and he'd work on them like at 1 a.m. Remember, Jeej? He'd work, and then one time his dad, like, he got up, and when he was working on his Mustang, and it rolled out of gear and landed up across the street.
Oh shit!
And he hit the wall across the street, right in the corner. I think he got rid of it pretty soon after that.
Fuck, dude. The fucking guy, man.
I remember I got in trouble. They sold the Chevelle, and I showed up, and my Chevelle magically turned into a '79 Rabbit.
Oh, fuck you and that rabbit, dude.
Oh, I was super irritated. Imagine you go outside and your car's like this mad shitbox. Like, I did everything I could to like ruin that vehicle. Like, it kept.
Yeah, dude, because I remember pushing it from fucking out in front of Nana's house with your fat ass in it into the driveway.
I blew the engine on that thing. I put a hole through the
Dope.
That thing sucked.
That shit was. You know what? You say it sucks. That shit was a badass ride.
What, the Rabbit?
The Rabbit.
I put BMW rims on it.
I don't remember too much about what you did with it, but I remember like traveling around with you and your other brother.
I learned how to drive stick real quick because I didn't want to be without a car. They didn't even teach me. They didn't show me. Like, Dad tried to show me once how to do 3 on the tree with the 49 in the last like 15 minutes. Like, get out of my car, you're gonna burn my clutch. So that was the last of that. I learned how to just here and just driving around. I learned how to drive that 4-speed, that Rabbit.
That's dope.
But I mean, it did what it had to do. It drove me around to school, it drove me to work, it drove me home. Then I come home one day and somebody backs into it, and it's got this huge old dent. Fuck. And I was like, this thing's got to go. Mom or Dad, one of you guys backed into it, huh?
Not me.
Yeah.
What?
Somebody backed.
Oh.
Yeah. He's not here to defend himself, Mom.
Nah, not anymore.
Huh?
Yeah.
Somebody
See,
backed into it. Like, maybe it's because they couldn't see it because it was so like small.
Were you with us that time we were at Brandon's Diner? We were just getting off, and fuck, I don't even remember what car it was. But we go in and everything like that, and Pops, or no, we were parking, and just out of nowhere, like we're starting to get off the car and everything, this guy comes fucking running out of Brandon's Diner. Hey, did you hear my car? And Daddy goes, no, did you? I don't even, it was like a fucking Mercedes or something. So the guy was all worried about his shit getting fucked up. He goes, did you? No, did you? Oh, shit, dude. Oh, fuck, man. That dude was fucking quick on his feet, man.
Quick with the
fuck. He's quick-witted.
Gee, what'd you guys take?
What's
funny? Where we get it from?
Yeah, no shit, dude. What's funny is like,
I wonder where you took it after now.
a lot of times now, especially with the kid. I don't know, maybe if you get this or if anybody else gets this, but I hear shit that he would say
Yeah.
in my head
All the time.
So like anytime he's eating fucking bananas and he's just fucking gobbling, like, you know, we cut it up for him, but dude doesn't know not to stuff his fucking mouth.
Yeah.
So he's just squirrel cheeking it with banana in his mouth, and I fucking swear, dude, like I hear in Dad's voice in my head, like, "Hey, look, Rose, he is a monkey." And it's like, fuck, like little shit like that, like I could almost as clear as fucking day, like in his voice and everything. I'll tell her like, "Hey, Alexis, I told you he is a monkey," like shit like that. Like,
Dude, I remember one time,
like,
they're right there, and the mom and dad right there. And I don't know, he was like trying to be all cute with her. I don't know if she remember. He's like sticking his tongue out, like trying to give mom a friendship. And she put this hot spoon from the coffee on his. He was like with his tongue, and she went like. That shit was funny. This little things like that food was bad. You go check the prop out. Fool.
Like when
we check the prop, that means you're gonna go in the back of the boat and piss. Fool. Like,
oh yeah, I do that a lot.
You go check the prop.
You know what? Maybe just subconsciously, that's where I get that from. Because I remember when we went down to San Diego for Alexis's birthday, we went down to the what is it? Gas lamp. Went down the gas lamp, did our thing, hit the couple bars and everything. So we're fucking coming back to the car and everything, and I hop in and I'm like, "Fuck, yeah, I'm not gonna make it." And Alexis is all fucking.
Oh, so drunk.
Yeah, and I was like, "Hey, just chill out. I'm gonna grab the jacket out of the back of the trunk for a second." So I go and I fucking pop the trunk and everything, and I'm like looking in there. Meanwhile, Pecker out pissing on the license plate. Right. And she goes, "Oh, you didn't grab a jacket?" And I was like, "Nah, I couldn't find it." Close the door and we take off. Had to do it one more time in the thing. So I think subconsciously that might be where I get it from. Hey, I gotta go check on the prop.
Go check the prop out. Nah, they would like.
Or now when I was like, I have to work. Hey, fuck. Gotta pull over on the side of the road. I was like, I gotta check the engine.
I remember you going like Uncle Mike and Dad would take you for a walk when you were a baby, like when we were in Havasu.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we're gonna go check the boat out, and you would like go with them, and you come back all knocked out. Like they walked with you to sleep, like, and you fell asleep, and then they just put you to sleep. You're a baby. You're maybe not younger than Lola.
That's probably like one of the like better things that I feel. I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, it may just me being just fucking cocky about it, but it's like I know one year, I think I was like fucking 18 or 19. I just told like Nini, Nana, and then like Mom and everybody. I was like, "Hey, I want to go back to Havasu," because we had stopped going for such a long time, and I just said, "I want to go back to Havasu. Look, I'm gonna go. You guys, I mean, I don't want to make plans for you guys, but you guys are more than welcome to join me."
Hey,
but I just like I need to go back out there.
Yeah.
You know, it might have been a closure thing, with, Grandpa passing, Pop in the condition that, he was in and everything. I needed to go back out there, dude. And, I mean, luckily, now we've been going.
Well, like I said, and it's just kind of cool because now we're Dad and Uncle Mike.
Oh, yeah. Especially with the kids, like all the kids
with
now.
The kids. They better adore us the way that we adored them. We thought they were the coolest shits in the world.
Well, hey, you know what?
We'd be out in the garage, and now we're out in the garage in the backyard, and like, hey, go inside.
Like with Lola and Fran, they're pretty good about it. Like, hey, like, I mean, maybe not so much like, hey, go get me a beer, but it's like, hey, go get this, go get that. But I'm gonna start teaching them like, hey, go get me a beer, and when it comes back to me, shit better be open.
Yeah.
And hopefully they take that and they teach, Toro's kids. They teach Dude when he starts to get older and everything like that, because
dude, Mo and I would fight. Mo, Andrew, and I would fight to go give someone a beer if someone asked for it.
Yeah.
We trample over each other.
And already,
because you know what it did? It gave us a quick moment to sit in the den and watch whatever they were watching too.
Doing. Yeah.
Because they were doing some shit back then.
The
illegal shit, but
the den, the garage, the backyard.
Hey, don't turn the light on. They get all mad when you turn the light on.
Those talks, man, and it's funny to be on that other side of the coin now.
Yeah.
I like it's still a little, it's still fresh to me.
It's only a year, man.
No. I'm not saying like just since Pop's passed and everything, because that dude and I have had some moments.
Oh yeah.
But like just being like you say, like now like we've become them, and now hopefully the kids take over where we left off at that point. It's just...
So I'm saying, like, they better start treating us like gods and stop looking at us like we're, like, lawn equipment at Sears. Somebody just stare at us all weird.
I'm sorry, well, like, you know what? Fran's starting to get it.
Yeah.
But she better start teaching Lola that she needs to fucking understand that that's where that needs to be. Because, like Fran, like, now I'm like, hey, go get me a beer. And she goes, oh, go get me a fucking beer.
Nerd.
Dope.
Nerd. Beat it, nerd. But come back.
And the shit better be open.
You're lucky I don't want a frosty mug. Oh, you're tall enough to get in the freezer now. I just like a frosty mug, please.
You know, it's was it the night or the night after? When did Sabs and Tim come over?
The day after.
The day after, right?
They came...
the night after. Because it was like...
Maybe the Saturday after, because the next day we had to tell all the girls. And I don't think they came.
No. It was... I remember it being shortly after, but what's funny is that Pops was so, for some reason, like, so fucking enamored with, like, ghost hunters and shit. Like, all the ghost shows and everything like that.
Entertaining shows, I guess.
Well, I mean, for him, fuck, he would sit there for hours. Like, he goes, like, you know, every Wednesday or every Thursday, like, almost like clockwork, 4 o'clock hits, he would go from the living room to his room. Mm. And we knew what he was going to his room for. Stroke it, of course. But,
Ghost jizz.
Not to go watch Ghost Hunters.
You're gonna come for it.
And, it was what's crazy is like he was just so enamored with them. So now, like, anytime I think of ghosts, I think about Pop. Or like anytime something happens,
really,
like,
Nick?
in the
our deceased father. Every time you think of a ghost.
But no, more fucking asshole.
He goes, oh, every time I think of that, I think of ghosts. No shit, sure.
I was trying to push a can over.
Couldn't push the can over when he was alive. He was kind of weak in the end, man. Dude, but we were looking at old videos, like VHS videos. That fool was kind of thick. Like he was super dad bod.
You know what's funny is I almost like said, because I brought the VHS from Nana's house,
right?
And so I said, you know what, and maybe instead of this, I was gonna actually set it up and let like some of the old movies play, but I hadn't looked at what the old movies were. Because we do, like, I was rummaging.
He was doing crazy shit. He was, like, leapfrogging over me and shit.
Well, Dick, I was rummaging through, like, a bunch of shit, and I found, like, a bunch of, like, old school VHS tapes. Mm. And, like, amongst those was, like, you know, fucking Winnie the Pooh Valentines and, you know, Barney this and Barney that. But there was, like, a good stack of, like, family videos.
Barney the dinosaur.
And, fuck, man, I'm hoping one of those has to be the Copper Canyon jump.
Dude, that fool jumped. That shit's crazy. And he's like, let's do it early in the morning because if I have to think about it.
This is specifically, like, I mean, just like a little bit of backstory behind that. Like, this is specifically why, like, Havasu, for the most part, is probably the most referenced thing on the show. Because that's where we were always at. That's where most of the memories were. Like, yeah, like the river.
That's where we're making
the time.
We're making our own memories out there, too.
Dude, like
we tried to kill Alexis on the tube. We try to flatten her butt up a little bit.
Nah, don't do that, man. I need that.
She's all grouchy.
Doggy's not that fun if it's flat.
Yeah.
She's got her fucking phones in. She ain't listening.
She got her earphones
She heard Alexis earlier, and
she was like,
looked
stop.
back, but I think she cranked it up.
She was like, stop, and I'm like, I think she said, don't stop. Hammer down.
Fucking funny, man.
That shit was funny.
Remember
when
it's
fun. Then
I realized, I think on one of the VHS, that's when you caught Pop coming on, like, almost all the way onto shore on the fucking jet skis. On the jet skis.
Dude, when Uncle Mike bought those jet skis, they tried to kill us. Like,
or not jet skis, I'm sorry, the
Sea-Doos?
No, the skis. The water skis.
Oh, they tried a water ski too.
Yeah.
That was totally 90s right there. But...
Kneeboard.
Oh, yeah, the kneeboard too.
So the ski bob.
Ski bob. Uncle Mike and Dad tried to kill Andrew and I because we got up early in the morning. Right when Uncle Mike bought these Sea-Doos.
Uh-huh.
We got up early in the morning and drove to Havasu.
Uh-huh.
And we listened to the Eagles, greatest hits of Eagles. I remember that.
Fuck, dude, I used to love that shit.
And
because you know what?
Then he goes, hey, like, do you want to jump? Like, he's asking, like we're a bunch of kids. A couple kids. He goes, do you guys want to stop and get breakfast, or do you want to go ride the Sea-Doos now? And we're like, oh, we'll go ride the Sea-Doos now.
Sea-Doos, yeah, fuck yeah.
7 hours later, we still hadn't eaten. Like, We just get riding.
But this is exactly why
The
you
girls-
never need to take a shit at the river.
Our moms. Yeah, you're right. We'll get to that in a minute. Like our moms weren't there yet. Like our mom and auntie and them weren't there yet.
Yeah.
That's when we would stay at Mr. Mitch and Mary Lou's house still.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
wow.
so we went straight from the house we launched the Sea-Doos, took off on the Sea-Doos, never stopped.
Yeah.
Came back because he was putting hours on them to break them in.
Yeah.
Came back, launched them, and then I remember we went to Taco Bell. And I've never tasted anything better in my life because I hadn't eaten we hadn't eaten. We're like,
dude, like there's so much like things like back in Havasu that I wish like still happened, like, and it's probably not fucking environmental
I wish I
whatsoever.
could chase the
Because
quails like I used to chase all the quails, and Mary Lou would get all mad at me.
fucking roadrunners there.
Oh, they have roadrunners out
That
there.
shit was dope. Man. Seen road like I'd never seen a roadrunner in my life until I think we went to go like pick up all their stuff like from their house.
Oh, from Mitch and Mary Lou?
Yeah.
I didn't go when they moved, or when they passed, or when they.
I think it was when they passed.
That was a cool house.
That was a dope.
The only thing I didn't like is that
go to
they
the
had-
backyard and it was like a
Dude,
fucking wash, dude. Like
They had like weird shit, like they have like a soft water system there.
the fuck is that?
Soft water system?
The fuck is soft
It's
water?
one of those, like they have those big that salt water stuff like that you put in the.
Did you
in the
say
water.
soft water or
Yeah,
salt water?
soft water
Oh, I
system.
never heard of that. Nah.
You remember that, Mom? And then, like when you use a soft water system, it feels like you're like a piece like film on your skin. It feels weird. It's just a weird feeling. But you're clean. But I think that's how you're supposed to
Isn't
be.
that
Like,
how you feel like coming out of the water of Havasu, anyways?
what? No.
Like
it's just
after
a
you
weird
shower
feeling.
and everything.
That's just a weird feeling.
Oh.
Soft
Can you
water.
tell your dog to shut the fuck up for a second?
The dog's wearing a skull sweater. Who looks all like he's wearing like 80s
Dick, your
style,
wife.
like,
You
off
know what?
his
I
shoulder.
didn't want to say it, and I was being a good boy about it. But your wife said your dog's getting a little fat ass for that sweater.
He's got it all like wrung out like like when the weightlifter the bodybuilders like cut the collars on their shit and it's like they're all low slung like Olivia
Stupid
Newton-John.
asshole idiot. Huh?
80s like flash dance.
Fucking dummy.
Hey, bro, you know what? You made a really good point.
What?
I never have to take a dump and have a sip.
Nah. Like when we're down at the water, like I mean now like we're at.
We don't eat much and we're moving. So I
Well,
think your body needs to absorb as much.
like we have, but see
sustenance.
that's the funny thing, and I'm still trying to figure. Maybe it's just like your body's just like, all right, this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna stop the fucking plumbing right now, other than having to take a piss because
It's vacation. Bodybuilding doing vacation.
like I think there's only been like a couple times where like, and especially like last year, where I mean, luckily you had the cart where I'm like, hey, I gotta go.
Dude, that cart was awesome, dude. We had some fun with that cart.
Franny sucks at driving. That's what I
Well,
learned.
she's 11. She's 10 years old now. Like, she's not supposed to have that kind of knowledge. But that just solidified that they're waiting another year to get quads.
Yeah, dude. Like I don't know.
I don't
what
want to
it
call
is.
AAA for my quads. I'd rather.
Do you ever drink water when you're in the water?
Yeah.
You do? Oh no, man. And that's like
Your body absorbs
Yeah,
it, but-
like well, we were talking about it a couple of weeks ago. Is that when we were actually like in the water, like between like Toro and myself, because I know we were like going kind of back and forth with the girls.
Yeah,
So
we're
we
gonna tell Toro the secret that we do when we're like hugging our wives in the water.
that we pissed on them.
Yeah.
Oh, I pissed on Alexis. That was funny. And then she got me back, and it was
I peed
kind
on
of
Rosie.
gross.
I peed on Rosie.
Like I was legit like because she came and she was like, oh, and then like she was like hugging on me and like she was like hugging me, and then we were just kind of like drifting in the water and everything, having fun. We were having a good conversation, and then I just felt like warm, and I felt super fucking disgusted.
Oh, it grossed you out?
I wanted to break up with her then and there.
Should have, man. We could have hung out with those.
I wanted a divorce immediately.
We could have hung out with those little pairs, man.
Ugh. You keep bringing those bitches up. They had herpes, dick.
Didn't have herpes.
They had herpes.
Cold sore,
That's
man.
exactly why we didn't go with you on the fucking boat. Why's your wife getting all mad?
Yes, he's grown.
Because you can't be honest on the show anymore, dick? You have to like hide shit?
No, you're right.
He acts like he's like, apparently.
Well,
we
like,
found
I mean,
out
those
that they were all pairs.
bitches are always there. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Not the same. And the cool thing is that they're never the same.
It's never the same, bro.
Hey, how about the girl that I
But
said?
it's probably the
hey,
same herpes.
The one girl I go, hey, well, if you guys want to ride, like, I'll give you a ride. Well, like, give us a ride around the lake. And they're like, she was like, oh, okay, thanks for the offer. And then like they came back later. And they're
was
like,
like,
well, how many
fucking
girls can you fit in there? I'm
12
like, well,
bitches.
And I was like, I don't know, like 5 or 6. You guys are very heavy. And then the girl that I invited didn't go. The girl that like I had invited,
Yeah, the only one that didn't have fucking herpes.
she didn't get on the boat.
The only one that didn't have the herpes didn't go.
Well, I can tell you right now because I
Oh,
don't
here we
I
go.
don't have herpes.
Go ahead.
They didn't have herpes.
Yeah, wow. That just means you noticed that they didn't have that they
I
had
know she had a
herpes,
cold
so you
sore.
didn't do shit. That's fucking disgusting, dude. That is particularly why
You know what? I was
Toto
like,
and I stood behind it. Was because we saw that
'Cause you
like
guys are getting
the
in
last
trouble.
Dick, the last 3 broads that got on that boat had the fucking herpes.
because you guys were getting
And
trouble.
did you
Don't
see?
say,
And
"Oh,
plus,
you-"
all right. On top of all that bullshit, did you see the way the fucking ass was dragging on the boat when it was you, Jesse, Toto, and myself on there, Dick?
Yeah, because you guys don't know how to proportion your weight. We're like bow up, man.
Dick, I'm the fucking scrawniest one out of all of you guys, and I'm sitting on the back end, and I'm like, oh, which side do I go on? Toto, you stand in the middle.
We got to figure that out. I think you and Jess, and then me and I don't know, actually. I don't know how that will work.
No, Dick, you
Someone's
know
gotta
what
sit on
you
the
know what
bow,
it is?
man.
Here's what it is. One of us goes with all of the girls at once, Dick. All of the young the fucking
Kids?
daughters and kids of our family. You take them once. Toto takes them once. I take them once. Jesse takes them once.
Dude, Joshua's still all mad at me. Like I heard.
That fool came over. I was gonna
Because he
pop
goes,
him in the face.
he goes,
Hey,
hey man, like, you know, can you go for a ride? And that's when Alfonso and Albert, we took Joshua, and then like those fools didn't.
I took all the kids. Yeah.
We didn't. I took Albert and Alfonso and Joshua and myself because they wanted to get pulled on the. They want to get pulled.
On the tube.
And those fools don't put on life jackets.
Who?
Oh, Albert and Alfonso, neither of them put life jackets on.
Oh yeah, they don't.
Yeah, they're crazy. I'm like, that's your journey, man. Like,
Well, Dick, they're also the 2 type of fools that like go like, hey, let's swim to the buoy on back without life.
the buoy in
Dick,
top block full.
I did that. I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm not gonna risk not wearing a life jacket. But I swam out there, and I swam out there to the buoy. Okay, halfway, like, well, not
Get
even,
tired,
like
huh?
a quarter of the way back. I was like, I can't. Like, I just gotta float there for a second.
The survival float.
Fucking, you know,
That's why
monkey
when I-
airplane jet Dick, all the way back. that's my favorite.
That's why when I go all far out on the float tube, I put a rope, man, so these kids could pull me in.
Oh,
And then
okay.
tell them to make a game out of it, like, hey kids, let's pull Danny in. Beach whale,
Who
beach
was it?
whale.
Oh, Jesse couldn't get back on. What is it? The
Oh, that was
Sea-Doo?
a long time ago. You couldn't get back on the sea. I couldn't get back on the sea.
Like if you fell
Franny threw me off. and
mid-water.
I
Oh,
was like, oh no,
Dick, Alexis almost couldn't get back on.
almost.
Almost, but she got back
You
on.
motivated her.
I had to.
Bugsy, why does it sound like you have like
Fucking high heels.
heels on? Who you going out? Going out to Margarita Beach? Pick up some of
I
the
can't wait,
dogs,
man. I'm
girl
excited.
dogs?
I'm excited for this year.
Yeah, well, we got more families coming out. Should have got a bigger boat.
It's not too late. Dick, Geek. I've been looking on Geek.
They sell boats on Geek.
No, yeah, like, they
From
sell
China?
fucking yeah. I trust them still. Cause
It's like immigrant boats.
I'm starting to learn Geek. Like as long as I've been using it, I'm starting to learn it a little bit more.
huh?
Whenever it's got the little truck and the little wish star, like I know that that's inside U.S. They ship inside U.S.
Yeah.
So I've been looking at like big ass like island floaties.
Those things aren't
And
cheap dates.
they're
man.
not cheap dates when you look for them like at like, you know what, even Costco, Sam's Club, or you go to like any of the pool supply stores here, you know, you're still going to be spending like $300-$400 on them.
Rosie sent me
Dick,
a picture of a towable that's the size of like a sofa.
I'm not talking about a towable. I'm talking about something that we could just fucking blow up and throw out there and be able to kind of leave out there.
Stake our claim.
Yeah, like just like instead of like what do we just have, like the skeletons of the easy ups out there, but like anybody can just
No,
come
we were
and
bringing
fucking-
the easy ups in. Still no.
not the skeletons. We left the
You left the
skeletons. Up there.
skeletons? Oh,
We left the
okay.
skeletons up there, and then we left the flagpole out there.
Flagpole.
We gotta do that again, see, because nobody fucks with your shit out there. Like if you stake a claim, that's it.
Especially because we had like our club flag. Or
We had our-
we had our
yeah.
American flag, and then under we had the club
oh
flag.
fuck yeah, America.
And then it was cool like launching the boat because there's nobody at the marina.
That was awesome, dude. We did a good job.
Yeah.
We did a- I'm kind of happy that we got it down, and we were just like surprisingly, because I thought it was like gonna take me a long ass time to back in the fucking trailer.
Well, we had a lot of room. We could play with
oh
it.
yeah.
But we got it pretty close. We were
But
trying to get it close to the dock.
comparison to
Bugsy.
when we first docked it out at Paris, because that was a big ass playing field.
Yeah.
And like not a whole lot of people were there. But then we went to, and you know, it's about like a quarter of the size over in Havasu of Paris.
Yeah.
So
But there's nobody there.
yeah, well,
Because everybody moors their boat. Everybody there at Havasu, they keep their boat moored.
we should probably buy some weights and do that.
Moor the boat.
Yeah, fucking why not?
It's got a leak in the hole. Remember?
You for the
I'm
fucking
gonna take a
the
look at
Flexio.
it. Probably redo it.
Did you
Do it again.
winterize it?
No.
Oh,
I'm gonna take it, get it tuned up.
have you ran it?
Yeah, but
Oh,
it's alright. I'm gonna go get it tuned up and stuff like that. And it'll be cool for one more. I said
I'm
it'd be cool
stoked.
for
You
one
know what's
more
funny?
season and
What? Oh, you're looking to upgrade, huh?
yeah, it'd be nice. Well, maybe, but we'll see.
Oh, you know, with my new ventures coming up, you know, I'm sure we can all, between Jesse, you, I.
Well, Jesse was all
Whoever.
for it last year. It's just I just got this deal on this boat and it ran like a top. It ran
Yeah, it was
great.
good. Had
It's a big engine on that little boat too.
The
and it,
Timmer,
you know.
the Timmer, come and check it out for a second.
Well, yeah. He did a great job helping us last time.
Yeah.
He got it going.
That fuckface supposed to be coming out this year?
I didn't. I had mentioned it to him, but they never said anything again. And then with the wedding and stuff like that, if they want to come out for the weekend,
they got shit to do.
they got a place to stay. And I needed because before I left, I told my cousin to give me 2 trailers.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew I'd find someone for it, and I did. Like,
Yeah.
there's a couple people that like go like, oh yeah, but then there was
And then never pull the trigger.
like never said anything, and then I got like Lance is gonna go.
Hell yeah.
Lance and the
Plus
Lancers.
kids?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And Jolene's mama's going too.
Jolene?
She loves us.
Does she love us?
She does.
Or does she love you?
No, she loves us.
Because I'm a vulgar motherfucker.
When we're, well, don't be like that around Lance's and then Jolene's mom.
Like, I mean.
You wouldn't talk like that in front of Jolene.
Wait, what?
I don't think you talk like that. I think you would.
Like what? Like, wait. What kind of talk are we talking? Like, does Jolene listen to the show?
No.
Then I might not. Maybe. I might pull back a little bit. I
Something
might hold
like
off.
that,
On,
and then their
I might
kids
hold
are-
off on like 3 or 4.
Then their kids are
motherfuckers,
gonna
but-
be there.
Oh well, wait a minute. I said Christian. Hey, come here, you little motherfucker.
He's kind of a young dude.
Hey, come here, little motherfucker. I gotta
So
talk to you.
you wouldn't be like that with the girls though. Nah.
Wait, who girls? Oh, his girls?
That's his girl.
Oh, I was like,
Probably
friend.
knock you out.
I call friend. I'm like, come here, little motherfucker. I gotta talk
Yeah,
to
I
you.
know. We gotta stop talking like that because your kid's gonna start talking pretty soon. You don't want that to be.
You know what? There's
you
been a
don't wanna
couple.
be that
There's been a couple times because like
in his limited.
he does
his limited
these-
vocabulary.
he does these fucking like I'm gonna call Sesame Street phone calls, and so he'll be like blah blah blah, and then he grabbed my phone and like he's got like so he knows to press the home button,
Mm-hmm.
and when he holds it down, of course, Siri pops up, and he was fucking mumbling off to Siri, and then all of a sudden I hear Siri go, "Hey, that's not nice," and I'm like, "What?" And then I look at what it might have said, and it literally said like, "Fuck you" something.
No.
And I'm like, oh shit, like, but he was mumbling. I heard him,
Yeah.
so I would have noticed if he would have said like fuck or anything like that, like especially clear as day.
Yeah, but you don't want that to be clear as day, like where he's using it.
Some of me partly wants it
Nah.
to be. Some of me partly wants it to be like, Mom, you gonna give me that fucking food right now?
Nah, you don't want that. What's up?
Hello. Hi, you wearing a shirt in memoriam of my father?
He loves that
would
fleet
you-
line. That fleet line's bomb.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
What?
So that fleet line was bomb.
Ah! I just got.
And that fool,
Sorry.
dude, that fool. We went to Tijuana to go get the upholstery done, and then like,
Did he come back with like gangs of fucking weed inside of it?
I don't know.
Fucking.
But like, we went to get the upholstery done. We ate like gods in TJ, walked around, and then like he couldn't make it all the way back, so we stopped right there in like ghetto ass Colton in this liquor store to go to sleep. And he's like, "Oh, just give me a half hour." And I was all scared. I didn't want to go to sleep.
Because
So
you were
I
afraid
moved-
of the weed inside of it?
I made his. I got his watch and I moved it forward like 20 minutes.
Aw, you puss ball.
Dude, hey, it was ghetto. I'll show you the liquor store.
Is
It's
that
right
the
off
time-
the 10 freeway.
Is
dude.
that also the time that your middle brother bought a fucking crack pipe?
No, that's a different time we went.
Is that also
Bought
the
like a-
time
bought like a weed pipe.
you were fucking smoking a cigar and dumping it on people down
Oh,
below
yeah.
it?
Peasants, fool. I was like, oh, beat it, peasant. I'm smoking my fake Cohiba.
I gotta piss
Ashing
again.
on people. Dude, you're a bag of scum.
I gotta piss again and I need to refill my beer anyways, so I'm having a good time.
I'm a very good.
I remember the night that he passed. I was like,
I don't want to go over that anymore.
no, but I gave him the old Irish goodbye because I think you were holding some on you, and then he had some shit left over, and I was like, fuck it, like this is just one of those nights. So I was like, that's when Dopey over here.
Don't
fuck
call her
it.
dopey.
Why?
She's not dopey. She's very stupid.
She got her headphones in. She can't hear me.
She's very, I don't understand how people study with earphones in.
It's a trip, but I mean, she does really good. Like, I remember, like, one of the first times that we had gotten together, we were like, hey, you want to meet at Starbucks? Because I'm going to study. And I'm like, all right, cool.
You're like, yeah, Dick, I'm going to.
And so I was helping her, I was helping her with some of her shit, but she had her headphones in, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, I don't even know. Like, should I even be here?
Dude, you left the date because some chick was on her phone. You should have got up and left. She's got her.
Yeah, well, I fucking picked the right one now, didn't I?
That's still yet to be determined.
Oh, you are listening, not dopes.
That's still yet to be determined.
Sometimes I still question whether or not I should leave her or not.
There's no question.
I always yell at her, like, when I get pissed, I'm like, you know what, I want a divorce. And she goes, and then, so smartass goes, we're not even married. And I'm like, that easy it is. And I start fucking walking out.
The old beat.
And I'm like, oh, by the way, you'll be getting a letter from my lawyer about custody.
You're gonna get a letter that's real expensive to read.
You're gonna be getting a letter that's really expensive to read. Again, R.I.P. Robert Schimmel.
Robert Schimmel was a man.
So I gotta take a piss. I'm gonna go ahead and run it real quick. We'll keep the Facebook live feed going. Let me kill the audio for a second. I'll be back to you. Because you listen to Loveline?
I used to.
On Loveline? With Mike Catherine?
Back in the day with Sven.
Oh,
that was my favorite.
Mike Catherine.
Yeah,
they would play Stinky Pinky.
Disco. I
go to disco.
That was my favorite, dude. They took those down. Like when Loveline went gone, they took down.
I know.
Do you remember Sven?
I
He was
didn't.
like German, and he would go party, and he always.
I go to disco.
And like, they used that
Maybe.
but like they took him out. And he talked about like the girl he picked up on.
I love Loveline.
That and what's his name? Rudy.
Oh,
Rudy
still comes on.
Rudy Cisneros.
He's still on K-Rock.
Rudy Cisneros.
Oh yeah, well that's and like
what was his cellmate's name? Trucha?
Huh?
his cellmate or his homeboy's name's Trucha?
Oh, I don't even remember. But I know like his
sad girl.
Sad girl's his Hina. He goes, yeah, man, she got she got this mad fupa, and I'm trying to get her on this new diet, and like I don't know how to do it, eh? Like,
and I started putting meth in her food.
I started putting meth. Yeah.
Now she's in
My
rehab.
cat.
Fucking K-Rock. Make sure you tag K-Rock too.
Mike Catherwood's funny. Dude, but he like
the
he does that Cholo accent better than we do. Like,
hey dog, like I mean for reals, eh?
Nah,
Like,
he does it better. Like,
yeah.
You still have that like happy like I don't even know how to do it.
Kevin and Frijol, eh? That's a good show. Like I mean, that's like you know what's funny is like that's like the one show that me and your wife bond over because we listen to it a lot, both of us collectively. But she don't give a fuck about me right now.
My wife and I have been recently bonding over Jersey Shore. We started watching Jersey
Fuck
Shore.
Jersey.
I heard.
I let Jay Wow eat it shit in my mouth.
Nah. Jesus, man.
They're coming back.
Chip sand.
I was like, oh, I go, oh, one of the episodes when Roger comes because Roger's all cool. Jay Wow's boyfriend, that big old buff guy.
I let her shit in my mouth.
That was fucking bad.
Hey man, got a question for you.
Let me hear it.
Why do all the ladies love Jesus?
Because he's hung like this.
Motherfucker, you're supposed to let me say it.
Extended
God damn
arms
it.
off.
I don't know, but I see another Jesus one.
Oh, that's not very nice, man.
Let's go. Wait. Oh,
I just have to say
you know
that.
what? Like I don't know. Like all right.
Hashtag
So
add Jesus.
Here's the funny thing.
Add
Like
Jesus.
when it comes to like religion, like where are we at?
Me?
Is that something to talk about on here? I don't really give a fuck. One way or another.
When
Like, do you consider yourself like a religious man?
No, yeah, that's spiritual.
You're
Here you go.
yeah. Like, all right, here we
so-
go. Here it goes. Hold on. Let me post this shit.
So what I got going on right now
All right.
is there's these, we call them the chocolate girls.
Wait, what?
We call these girls, this group of girls, the chocolate girls. They live at a women's home. You know, they live in like a Christian women's home, like not far from my job.
Uh huh.
And what they do is they drop them off just south of us at this truck stop, and they have to sell chocolates.
All right.
And what their beat is from like this truck stop just south of us, like maybe like a mile south of us, to like basically like where the hub is. You know where we got off at the hub?
Okay.
Well, just north of that is a Walmart. That's their beat. So they have to sell 60 chocolates each, right? And then
Okay.
they get a ride. They get a ride back, or else they have to walk back there.
All right.
well, these girls come in and they're all like from a Christian like home and this and that, so they're always like coming in trying to like pitch their church. And so this one chick, these girls are cool for the most part, and then there's this one chick, she's kind of rude, and like, you know, they always have the same thing, and they come in and I'm like, you know what, I was watching last week, I still have some chocolates in the freezer, I can't get any.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, okay, cool. And I'm like, you know, just feel free to chill for a little bit, you guys want a water, this and that. And I was like doing my work, and she was like, hey, is there a problem? And I'm like, like, excuse me? And she goes like, yeah, you're like not talking to me, not like looking at me, like not like, and I'm like, oh, well, like, I can't buy any chocolates this week. You know, I know you guys do need to use a phone because I know you got to call in your numbers. Like,
yeah,
we always accommodate the girls that come in.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, this, and then she started talking about something like, I'm like, no, I'm just being a good, like, I was joking around, just being a smartass.
Yeah.
Just to prod the devil, for lack of a better phrase.
Yeah.
I go, you know, just trying to be a good Christian, man. And she's, oh, you're Christian? I go, no, actually, I'm Catholic. And she goes, and I go, so, you know, I pray to other people, not just Jesus. And she's like, oh, you know, like, oh, well, you know, like, he's the only one that could, you know, save you, this and that. I'm like, oh, you know, okay. She goes, well, what's your stance with the church? And I'm like, oh, you know what? I go, I have no problem with the spiritual aspect of it. I go, it's the human form, the human part of the church that I'm not a big fan of. You know, like,
The people.
the people. Like,
Okay.
the people that run the church.
All right.
You know, and I go, so I'm not the biggest fan. And then I'll just be a dick. I'm like, doesn't matter anyway because God forgives everything, right? And she's like, yeah, you know, you're right. This and that. I'm like, yeah, you know, so she goes, he's got a plan for everything. I'm like, yeah, you know, he had a plan for me to work here, and he had a plan for you to sell chocolates. Like, because she was being like super, like, dickhead.
Yeah.
The other girl that she was with kind of got it. She's like, yeah, you know, nah, that's cool, man. God bless. I'll see you later. But this chick was like still engaging me, dude. And I'm like, yeah, it don't matter. I go, so you're telling me God had you, like, sell chocolates to me? Like,
Yeah.
Like, but like his plan was to not have me have $2 in my pocket. You know, so maybe his plan was for you to come try and sway me, you know, from being I go, they call you guys backsliders, right? 'Cause that's what it is, like, when you like, you know, like when you mess up and you slide in your faith. She goes, yeah, that's probably it. And the other chick's like, all right, man, I'll see you later.
Oh,
like,
shit.
And the chick's like, just trying to engage. And I was like, yeah, you know what, you guys come next week. And then I go, but usually, you know, usually the girl calls me ahead of time so I know I can get cash. And she was like, oh, they're not supposed to do that. And I'm like, see, but, you know, but if she does, that's God's will. To, you know, make sure that I have the money to help her out. She was just being a dickhead. Like,
all right.
And then she was like, but like one of the first things she told me before we started this conversation, she was like, oh, you're Catholic? That's cool. You know what? I don't understand why so many people think that like Catholics and Christians don't get along. But then she started like, so fuck with me.
Don't they
being
all
Catholic.
though? Like, when you start to jump into that conversation, like, they all fuck with you. Like,
especially the ones that are balls deep in the faith because they think that.
I hate that shit.
Like, well, like, I mean, but the ones that like, they've done their dirt, and they've done bad things, and then so they've been, you know, they call it being saved and whatnot.
Yeah.
So they expect me to be saved. They expect me to be saved by saving them and buying their fucking chocolates. But if I don't, you know, and we do, and we buy a lot of chocolate, and all I do is give it away. You know,
From those people.
yeah, like to help them. You know, and it's like, nah, like, and she goes, but like she was getting mad because I was like, yeah, the girl gives me a heads up because I don't always carry cash and I want to make sure I have cash. She's like, well, who's, yeah, so Susie, you know, yeah, Susie comes usually, right? And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, like, I don't know her name. Like, she was trying to burn her friend, eh? Like, or burn like the girl that usually comes out like her. Oh, see, that's when I was like, nah, that's not. That wasn't cool. Like, what are you gonna do? Burn her so she would come no more? We're good customers.
These fucking people are weird, dude. Like, I don't know. Like,
It's kind of a generic statement, sir.
No. But I'm saying, like, when it comes to like, I guess like the fucking like crazy ass like holy rollers, like to always try to like catch you or like convert you to like a certain extent. I'm tired of it, man. I can't do it anymore.
Dude, one time I went to this crazy, like, my grandma was like, you can't go to, my other grandma was like, oh, you can't go to that church, dude. That's a crazy, like, one of those crazy churches, like Christian churches. Grandma Ogie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Yokes.
Like, I went to this church to, like, impress some chick, dude. Like, I went with her and I was like, oh, this is whack.
Because church is whack in general. Like, even if, like, I mean, because, like, we were raised Catholic. And that's why I bought that fucking pin that I have on my vest. Raised Catholic.
You know
And
which
it's-
phrase I use the most when people ask, "Oh, what religion or do you practice?"
Oh, let's hear it. What?
It's from Devil's Advocate. I go, "Early release for time served."
Oh, stupid.
Like I've done all my sacraments
That's
that
a
I'm
good
supposed
one.
to until I die.
That's a good one. I like that.
You know.
I always just go like, nah, like I'm a spiritual Satanist, and usually like people just like fuck off and leave me alone. But like spiritual Satanism, like I kind of looked it up, and it's just, dick. All it is you're a person, just live and let live.
Wow.
That's it. Like it's like that's the fucking definition of.
But see,
spiritual.
like I mean, I do like the Catholic faith. I'm not a big fan of the
You're a light
the
follower?
man-made, the man-made portion of it. Like
Yeah.
like I said, the things that these priests have been involved in. You know, the Catholic Church has been involved in things
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
But
yeah.
that's all like the current
Let's just
state
come
of
over
it.
to the dark side, dude. Like,
It is what it is.
fuck it, homie. Like,
Hey, you know what? I'm writing all my hashtags down and then my ats right here, so who you could tag people.
good.
And one of them is Jesus.
You should tag. Yeah.
We're gonna tag Jesus in
We'll,
this
we'll
one.
at Jesus and see where that fucking goes.
Jesus.
Hopefully,
My
Jesus.
favorite.
Hopefully,
Which
Jesus.
Jesus Cristo.
Jesus Cristo. You should put that one too. At Jesus Cristo, because at least we'll get some of the.
I'll put at Jesus Cristo. So ready for your birthday. Can't wait for your birthday.
Oh nah, man. My son was born like 15 days before him. 10 days before him.
And I'm like a month after his
Nah, I'm
birthday.
sure, but nobody cares about you.
Be like, oh, so Jesus and I are both Aquarius. Oh no, he's a Capricorn. I'm Aquarius.
Wait, what?
Jesus
is a Capricorn?
Jesus is a Capricorn.
Now how fucking much of a coincidence is that, Nick?
Oh, I'm not an Aquarius. Oh, Moshos is a.
No, Capricorn, Nick. That's a goat.
Oh, is it? I don't know what that is.
Capricorn is a goat, Nick.
Oh, that's funny. Baphomet.
I bought this movie on iTunes. It's called American Satan. I had been waiting to watch it for a long time, and it's a dope ass movie. I got some pretty badass music in it too, and Malcolm McDowell plays Satan in the movie.
Alex.
Yeah, he plays Satan in the movie, but his name's like not Satan or fucking Baphomet or anything like that. It's fucking Capricorn. So like any times like he goes like, oh, can I get another drink? And they're like, oh, sure thing, Mr. Capricorn.
You know what's cool is Malcolm McDowell, dude. Like that, he's got that badass restaurant in Queens.
What?
McDowell's.
No, I didn't know that. Wait, are you fucking with me? Oh, you're an asshole.
He's got the Big Mick. And one time Samuel L. Jackson tried to rob him.
I'm a fucking idiot, dude. Oh shit.
One time.
I can't believe your old lady got that before I did.
It's funny.
Oh shit, that's
Louis
a good
Anderson works on the grill.
Hey man, they got the Big Mac. We got the Big Mick.
They have a season. They have a
sesame seed
sesame
bun.
bun. We don't have a
We
sesame
don't,
seed.
we don't have to put no seeds in our buns.
Feels bad.
Fuck, dude. I
The
love
guy's
that
got his
movie.
own money, and when he says he got his own money, look, it's a picture.
He got his own money.
It's a picture of Hakeem on like the
Fucking
$20
Prince
bill.
Hakeem, fool. Fuck you. Fuck Wakanda forever, dude. It's
Oh wait, dude.
it's all about Zamunda, motherfuckers.
Zamunda's bad.
Fucking Zamunda forever, there.
Zamunda. She's your queen. That means sexy song. Bark like a dog. Arf, arf.
Queen.
A big dog. Woof. Woof. She's barking, bouncing out the door. That's
Dude,
a
like-
great movie.
Dude, like,
It's a great movie.
probably like the one thing that I quote from that movie the most, and it just came up when we went to your dopey daughter's choir thing.
Oh, that boy good. That boy good.
That boy good. That boy good.
Good and terrible. Jeez, that's what he says.
Good and terrible. Ah, dude.
He was in
Hey,
episode 37 of season 4 of That's My Mama.
That's my mom.
He played like
He played, what is it, Joe Black or
he
something?
played Joe the security guard.
Joe the security guard.
He thinks he's the guy from
Dude,
Blink
they
182.
somebody I know like it, cause fuck Facebook, right? They requested like that I buy something on there, and it was the fucking
Oh, Randy Watkins.
the Randy Watkins tour,
World Tour.
like 1980 something.
dude, I like when they're having like the beauty pageant and the pastors up there like
Our latest, you're close.
they're all
breath.
kind of whack. The girls are all kind of like they're like 80s,
Dude, guys,
they're
but,
like 80s.
but you know
hot.
what's funny is that like you look at like a lot of those posters, like because Pops has a bunch of those posters up there in the
Oh, like the
with
like,
like
California
the fucking
girls.
thongy, like
Yeah,
all the
she
way
was-
up the ass crack bikini lines, and it's like whenever you see like even shit, I think you could put a chick nowadays in that thong, and it's gonna look like they ain't got shit. That's why I never like thongs. I don't like thongs. I'm not a big fan of thongs. Booty shorts?
Booty shorts.
Hell yeah, booty shorts is the
Booty
shit.
shorts.
Dude.
Boy shorts.
That'll give even the
Hey,
flattest chick an ass. I like booty shorts.
Booty shorts.
I'm an ass man.
Who would have thunk it?
Why? I don't take it up my ass. I didn't mean
Because
that.
your chick's got ass the size of the whole Ohio deck. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah,
O-H-I-O.
yeah. I've always dated chicks with like
Big rumpers.
she had big dumpers, and then like I dated
Dumpers.
like
Trash- trash
no.
humpers.
What is they got nice toilets on them. I like a chick with a nice toilet.
What's your favorite, like,
Go on.
what's your favorite, like, nickname for a butt? Like,
Like my favorite
Yeah,
to use.
yeah, like, oh, dude, she's got sick blank.
But like I get super like traditional, but like
Like, if we were walking somewhere and we saw a girl with a nice butt, like,
I'd be
you're
like, that's a nice butt.
Like, she's got a sick ass butt.
No, I don't even say ass. I'll just be like, that's a
No, like, not sick ass,
that's a
but like,
butt right there.
like, big ass.
That chick
ass,
got a nice butt.
Okay,
I like butt. But see, this just like, all right. So like, what would you say? Like,
I like booty. It's kind of like basically like, oh, shit, he's a
fucking negro over
She
here.
got a
Like,
what?
you got a nice booty.
But
So let's say like if she's a chesty gal. Like what do you say? Like
boobs.
boobs?
Like some boobs.
Dick, I like cheese. And
I
you
like
don't like
cheese.
cheese.
I don't like
You're
over
a
cheese,
fucking
like-
dope, Dick. Titties is too. Everybody uses titties. But see, that's the thing.
I
Though.
like the Dave Chappelle, and she was like, "Oh, Sarah got some big ass."
Nah,
titties."
that's a titty.
She got some big ass titties from the Mad Werewolf.
Katie got some big ass.
Katie's got some big ass titties.
Yeah, but see, like, I like words that people don't use very often, and I'm starting to revert to like old school shiznit.
Oh, I love shiznit.
Shiznit.
I was texting Lance the other day, and he said shiznit after every sentence. It looked awesome. I was in
Who,
the
you,
screenshot.
you and Lance? Dude, I like the way we were in the group text and he used it, and I'm like, somebody listens to the show.
Tell you off air how Lance watches our show.
Why is it like all secretive?
Yeah.
He has to like go take a long shit.
Got it.
Is he watching
That would
right
be
now?
easy.
Where's
That would
he
be
at?
easy.
Is he watching right now? Oh shit!
Shiznit.
Shiznit. The Nate Dogg's on.
Who?
The boomerangs.
Boomer. Is that because he has a sick comeback?
Why?
Boomerang.
Stupid ass. Guess that one died out.
I mean, I guess it's kind of basic.
Oh, fuck. I might have to do the stand up thing again. Hey, Rose. Uh-oh.
If you see like a cute dude, what do you like tell your friends? Like, oh, that guy is...
Well, first of all, I'm a little bit
how
more...
about that? Like, what are those colloquialisms or
Colloquial... I can't
Is
even
that the
fucking
phrase?
say- Colloquialisms?
colloquialisms?
Colloquialisms.
Like nicknames, like I guess slang.
Like, oh, that guy, like, look at the bulge inside that guy's pants.
He had a piece on him. You guys had a piece on him.
Well,
No,
I mean,
but I just meant
no,
like a good
wait,
looking
wait.
dude, like, hey, that.
Wait,
oh,
to,
look at
but
that dude
before
right
we
there.
get into that, you gotta figure out like, so
McDreamy.
if you saw a guy walking down the street, where do your eyes go to first? Chest, neck, eyes, pecker, legs. So women look at a face more than anything.
My woman
Hey,
does.
where's my old lady at? She'll fucking help answer this shit. She's over here looking at fucking.
Well, yeah, but face and body. But I mean, what are you looking at? His chest, shoulders.
Check out his fur.
Check out his. Oh, she
On
likes
his
dogs.
dick?
She's
Oh.
She's petting the dog.
Dick,
What'd you do? And she goes, "Oh, this is my dreamy guy. It's a guy like a smushed ass chato fool, like
Dude, that's a mad like furry fucking thing to say. Like I check out his fur.
I check out his fur.
Like, that's some furry shit right there.
She goes,
I check out other dudes.
"Oh, you know, no, wait, man. You know what?
I check out tons of dogs though. Sorry, but
She checks out other dogs,
She's
not other
sourpuss?
dudes. She said she checks out other dogs, not other dudes, because I'm all she could handle for her poor little eyes."
Well, waiting.
What about you,
Like,
Otter? What's
what?
the first thing you look at?
On a chick?
Mm-hmm.
Usually the hips.
Their hips.
Yeah, like I'll go for some hips. Like that's like if we're talking about like if she's walking towards me,
Yeah,
I'm
she's walking towards you.
All right, yeah, I'll look at the hips because like yeah, like I guess really in my head like I could always kind of like look past the face. If she got a busted face, like I can.
Because you just turn around and dog her up.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like how many times if I'm going down on a chick with I'm sucking her titties, or eating the
Going
puss-
down on her sucking her
yeah,
titties?
Yeah. Well,
Is she 90 years
down,
old?
because you're going down, so you suck the titties, eat the puss.
Puss.
I'm just trying to make your old lady super fucking uncomfortable.
Someone said puss. I hate cats. Hey, doggy.
Ooh, the old Australian boomerang said tisk 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 to the rose.
Uh-oh. Rosie's cool.
I don't know in reference to what, but maybe in reference to this.
Reference this.
But yeah, so I could always look past the busted face, but she got a nice body, and trust me, I've done it before.
Yeah, we know.
Oh shit, Lexus, busted ass face.
Busted ass. Have a suit, no makeup face. Oh.
Oh no, man, I think she's super cute and have a suit. Alright, it's time to turn Pops around for a second.
What year is that one? 2009? Oh, the first year that they were at that ballpark. That's cool.
I can't see him.
Yeah. No, I like if a gal's walking this way, have you noticed like if they like the chest, like sometimes like their cleavage, like,
Oh, okay.
but
No,
not so
you're
much
a
like
tip
not so
man.
much like their boobs.
You're a tip man.
But like if they have like a pretty chest, like pretty cleavage is clean. It's not like not pockmarked, but like if they don't have like
I've never seen a pockmarked titty in my life.
These pockmark ass faces.
Really? Well, faces, yeah, but
But like the skin tone, like it's not like like it's very matching. Like I don't know, there's something like it just looks pretty.
I don't know.
Especially if they're wearing like Dodger blue, like that blue, that blue color looks pretty on any girl. That's my favorite color on a girl. That'll
You
catch my
fucking
eye.
idiot.
What
Your
they're
old
wearing
lady's in the
too,
room and you're saying any girl?
dude. She wears a lot of that color for me too, dude.
Blue? I like your guys' engagement pictures. Those were really nice.
Oh, we had the Dodger stuff
When you
on.
went to La Bomba and shit. Fool.
Dude, she had like three costume changes.
Who?
Rose.
Well, you need to tell her to knock that shit off.
Well, I can't now. It's a bad.
Fucking
We had a good
dummy.
time.
You fucking
That was fun,
dope.
dude.
What? The engagement
The
pictures?
engagement pictures. Because the ladies like take a picture and you just tell her like, oh, let's take a picture right here. And there was just some alleyway and like some of the pictures, the alleyway with the brick.
Yeah, that's
it was
dope.
just an alley full
Fuck,
like
you guys were down like downtown Pomona.
downtown Pomona.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
And we were just walking around like there was just other like the grass, just a little corner where they had a nice mural. Just walking down the street, and then like we just by chance we like dude had that Suburban. I'm like, hey, I'll buy your beers if you let me take some pictures with your car. And he's like, oh, it's not washed. I'm like, that's okay.
Oh yeah,
And he's
that's
like,
right.
you guys
yeah,
want to
yeah.
get in? And I'm like,
Yeah.
nah, we just walk like next to it if it's cool.
Can
So
we
I mean,
just,
they had
like,
some beers. He's like, oh, we had a few already.
Bend over the front or something. Like, let me dog
Just like
my
a
old
low
lady.
ride- it's like a
let me
low
dog
rider
my old lady
picture.
up over the front of the hood, dude. Don't trip, man.
That one where the girls like they like hold their back like that, and, like, they have their legs
the
out in
fuck?
front.
I hope that shows up really good,
I don't know,
cause that was a stupid pose right now.
dude. That's a lowrider chick pose.
I miss the old days of the Lorraine trips. We gotta go back. Well, fuck, hey, we went to the car show the other week, right? Did we talk about that?
That was another dad memorial. Yeah, we got up all early.
Yeah.
Lost our car for a second. We
To-
walked like
did
7
we?
or 8 miles.
Oh fuck, dude.
Walked a lot.
My fucking back is still hurting from that shit.
Dude, we were like, dude, we were gonna sleep downstairs and we don't want to go upstairs. Shit was tough on those. Yeah.
I'll never forget, dude. Oh, all right.
9/11.
I got a story for you. It's kind of funny, dog.
Oh, it's my
So,
favorites.
I remember when the neighbor a couple houses down, when they first moved in, and we were getting all friendly with them, and I was friends with their buddy, Trent. Fuck it, man. Trent and Corey over there. We had invited them to the car show,
Oh yeah.
and so we went over there and
That
everything.
fool had like a weird ass car though. Like
Who?
he had like a rare car, like
Oh, he had like a wagon. He's got a wagon.
Falcon wagon or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, he's got a wagon. And so we went, we were over at the car show and everything was cool and shit like that. So we walked the vendors and everything, but we wanted to walk a little bit of the cars. So we were over there and, you know, the guys, like the homeboys, like they pass out cards and shit like that. And like the homeboys always kind of get like 1 or 2 models to model on like their best car and shit. And they put it on the card. So I'll never forget, like we were walking through And I guess my buddy at the time, Trent, like had got the card, so we had to have been about
Oh yeah, that fool was like
10,
I remember
10 or 11 years old.
I remember
and
that.
like as we were walking around, like he had the card in his pants, and so we'd be walking around like that, and then like he would like kind of like real sneaky like be kind of like checking out the card.
Oh, like with the bikini model on it.
Yeah. I never thought anything of it until Pop goes, "Hey, I bet you Trent's getting a Woody right now."
Remember that shit? Like, dude, they came back and told us about this shit.
Oh fuck, dude! Like, it didn't even dawn on me that could have possibly been what he was doing. Like, that thing moved out to Texas.
I think they were pretty straight-laced Christians. And
Yeah, they were like
like a
hardcore
bikini model, little card with the bikini model. He's taking sneaks of it, of the picture.
I'm over here trying to fucking get a peek of like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, like during the fucking massage scene to try to jerk my penis off to.
What?
Yeah, I talked about that a couple weeks ago. When you asked, what's the weirdest,
like not like
non-sexual thing that you use your penis off to? Penis.
That's a masturbate.
Masturbate? What is that?
I don't know what that is.
I beat my dick like it owes me money.
My wife hates me.
She doesn't. She never heard you talk like this dirty or like this open before. I'm surprised you're actually doing it. You're gonna catch shit. I just gotta go to bed. That's all I gotta do. I gotta go to bed and then just say like, I was drunk.
I was drunk too.
Nah, you're fucking lying with your fucking one can of Maui
Coconut Highway Porter
that you've been spitting your fucking bullshit into.
And as I sip my soda that I'm sure somebody's spitting in. Chappelle.
Wait, what?
You know there's a conspiracy theory about Dave Chappelle right now?
What's going on?
That people think that like when he was gone, like like Hollywood got rid of him. Like, and that they brought him back, like that's like his cousin. That's like Dave Chappelle.
Who it is right now?
Yeah, like because he's heavier, he's bigger, like he's just older.
I couldn't even begin to
like. People are saying that it's not really Dave Chappelle.
You know what's funny though is
weird people do make conspiracy theories out of anything, but that's
I couldn't believe it only because like I seen the specials.
Like his voice sounds different.
You think it sounds different?
A little bit.
Really?
But he's also a smoker.
What are you trying to say?
He smokes cigarettes. Like that fucks with your voice.
Oh, okay. So,
your throat.
But you're not saying that you believe.
No, I'm just bringing.
Because I've heard the comedy, and unless the motherfucker had a writer from before,
Neil Brennan.
Fuck Neil Brennan and his brother.
I don't know.
Did you didn't hear the latest and greatest from the Jim and Sam show?
Bugsy looking himself in the mirror.
Fuck Bugsy.
My dog's looking himself in the mirror.
Fuck Bugsy.
He's looking at himself like, how did I get so old?
I'm gonna kick that fool's head through the fucking mirror right now.
No, man, he's a good dog.
He was an asshole. Like he was all showing up on the fucking show earlier, and I didn't like that because he didn't like ask to come on.
Come on.
I miss some of the people that used to watch, and now it's only like me and apparently like one other person. But it's not gonna show me, so fuck me, right?
Yeah. No.
I saw this Cyanide and Happiness.
That's a funny comic strip. It's super.
They got a lot of them, and I seen
obscene.
this one earlier, and it's all like, Mom and Dad, I have something I need to tell you. And the mom and dad's like, go ahead, you can tell us. No matter what it is, your father and I will support you. She goes, all right, here it goes. Mom and Dad, you're gay. I thought it was the funniest fucking thing earlier. Dude, like,
it's funny.
Ah, man, hold up. Here it is.
No.
Here it is.
Oh, no.
Ah, fuck, wait.
You're gonna be mad. I hate you. Oh, so wow. All that effort for like that little like popcorn pop.
I can't wait to see what the decibels are in that one.
It's minimum.
Nah, it's alright.
That was a little weak.
All of these fucking tomahawks.
Dude, those tomahawk steaks are ridiculous.
You see that shit?
I mean, I don't even know. No, I've seen them.
Fuck these tomahawk steaks. I got ribs for us tomorrow. Wait.
Sunday.
You
gotta brine them.
That's alright.
Oh, I'm saying you gotta brine them tomorrow.
Well, wait a minute, because I've smoked, because I'm smoking them.
Smoking.
And I've done them with a brine and without a brine.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make that much of a difference. It's all about your seasonings and how you spray them down in process.
How you spray them down, eh?
Yeah. Hey, man, you gotta
spray 'em
like,
down,
you gotta
dog.
make sure that they stay wet.
Apple cider vinegar.
You gotta make
dog.
sure they stay as wet as your old lady, eh? Wow. You know, I don't know about
After
your
a
old
night
lady.
at the hop, dog.
I don't know about your old lady, eh?
Oh, you don't know about the hop, huh?
What, the hop?
Remember the hop, Rosie? Joe doesn't know the hop. It's the hangouts. That's yeah. It was like they play like Lakeside and shit.
I'm not familiar with the hop.
The hop it used to be one in Industry and one in Lakewood. It was like that's where like the old like gangster food like used to kick it out there. It was kind of whack.
Alexis was getting all mad because like we were listening to some oldies earlier in the week, and I forgot like I had like High C playing and then I had some Cube playing.
Oh, I thought you meant like old.
Oh no.
I thought you meant like oldies,
but,
like oldies
mixed,
rule forever. Oldies,
yeah, like mixed in with some like Art LeBeau old school shit, or so
You have a
like lighter shade of brown and shit like that. And then
you're
she
bouncing all
like,
over the place, man.
all over the fucking. Well, you know what it is that all right to go back to it like it was like dad shit.
Oh, okay.
Like it was just like a fucking repertoire of dad shit. So like I was playing some of that and like me and dude were like fucking like just chilling to it, vibing to it. And he was getting into it too, which was really fucking cool. And then she was like, "Oh, what's got you on this?" And I was like, "Hey, you gotta understand something. Dude's gonna be a gangster before he's anything else." And she goes, "Nah, I don't want him to be that." And I was like, "Yes, you do. You want him to be a gangster?"
He's not Mexican.
Yeah.
Like, I keep again.
Dude, like
reminded you Alexis.
She not Mexican, is it?
And he just disappears. Really poof. He's like the Cholo genie.
And here was my reasoning, as I said, because you know what? Like the funny odd thing is that I guess in a way I want him to follow in my footsteps and end up where I am. Like
adult school.
Fuck you! I never went to. Well,
yeah, you did.
But I did it during school.
Yeah, like what was
it was my fucking 8th period.
It's called adult lab.
It was my 8th period. And the only part of
in-house continuation school.
Fuck that shit. Wow. You know what's funny? Is I always joke about it and like I miss high school and I miss like the homies and like a couple of our favorite classes and shit.
What would be 2 things you did different in school though?
Honestly?
Yeah.
Probably nothing.
How about you had better grades, Dick?
Nah, Dick.
You would just done.
Nah.
You would have like still like.
Cause like I mean, what would better grades got me?
Different opportunities.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would definitely try to do like way better in school.
There's no way to tell now, but like, I think where I'm at in life, I wouldn't have changed shit.
You can't do that.
Like, but that's the difference between me and then like your fucking average American out here who's all like, I would have done this right and I would have done this and this and I can't just narrow it down to 2 and blah blah blah. I was like, nah, like I don't give a fuck. Like, I think what I did was meant to be. So like the way I fucked off.
The little battered woman coming in. Like, yes, God has a plan. God has a plan for you to go to adult lab. You're not a backslider.
Fuck you, adult lab was fun, Nick.
I don't know. I didn't go. I was too busy in like athletics.
You know what we did? This is what we did in adult lab. We fucked off until like the last couple weeks, and then we asked the dude, the security guard.
But you fucked off before because you were in adult lab.
All right, we fucked off before, got into adult lab, fucked off again until the last couple weeks, and then homeboy got us the answer keys to all of our packets, and we finished. There's a little insight for you. Fuck you.
I'm not gonna tell you where I went to school.
I'm not gonna tell you where I went to school. You'll figure it out.
It rhymes with.
Because it's on my fucking Facebook page and I'm linked to it.
It rhymes with
Schmosh money.
Schmosh Eagles. Schmeagles.
I honestly couldn't say.
But then I have like super cool things. Like I follow up on there, like when they play Almani for football, it's called the Griffin Bowl.
That's the thing.
Like,
is that
shit like that. Like
you follow the sports on it. I don't give a fuck.
No, I just keep my
you know what's funny is that I'm worried about the teachers there. Like I had gone back not too long ago, like less than a year ago. I went back over there, like, cause I gotta go pick up dude at Nana's. So I said, like, I got into town early. I got in over there, and I had gone to the school, and I was like, hey, like I went straight over to like one of my favorite teachers, and I was like, hey, you know, where so and so still here, and so and so, and like so and so went to Almani, and so yeah, still over in class. You can go see if they're still here, and I would never see them again. But then it's like one of my favorite teachers. She goes like, hey, like she just went batshit. Like she's not doing it anymore. Like, we don't even know where she went. She fell off the face of the earth.
Whoa.
And I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I love that chick. Like, she was a good lady. She's one of those that, like, pulled me aside and she goes, you're not going to fuck with me. Like, because I was, like, a dick in class. And she goes, you're not going to fuck with me.
What? Oh.
She goes, yeah, you're not gonna be one of these little fucking hoodlums who comes over here and, like, starts terrorizing the class and trying to tear it up.
I had a teacher that told me that my friends are dumbasses. He goes, you're way too smart to hang out with those dumbasses.
Oh, see.
I was like, no way, man, my friends are cool.
I was never too smart.
So let me get this A. Let me get this A in this class, and then just give me that 3 in citizenship, and I'll be on my way. But there was a teacher that goes, hey, you can't have an 8. He wouldn't give me an A in my class. Like all my work and stuff was legit. He wouldn't give me an A in my class because my citizenship was like was low. He goes, how are you gonna like? That's part of your grade, man. Your citizenship, the way you are in my classroom, is part of your grade.
Yeah.
I was like, give me a fucking A, right? Have a shit attack here.
Oh shit, fool.
Uh-oh.
Boomerang Sun says hi.
Oh, I gotta send him a picture of my truck.
Little Eli.
I heard he likes big rigs and stuff. I'm gonna send him a picture of one of my rigs.
Jeff Ortiz.
Oh, that's Joey's friend.
That's my homeboy. Well, say hi still, Dick, because it's like a listener.
Hi, still Dick.
He didn't mean still, Dick.
It's another
Steel Panther.
Nah.
Let's get into it.
No. Steel Panther, huh? Again with the Steel Panther.
Fuck off, dude. They're a real band.
Yeah, they're a real funny band. Like, how about on that new Little Dicky video, dude? Like, the guy kind of does what I did to Steel Panther. He goes like, oh, he's a rapper. He's not really a rapper. He's more like comedy. He's funny and this and that. Like, he kind of shits on him about it. That's funny.
I want to get together with Jeff and Bobby actually, and these are like get like
you got to take a piece of equipment to Bobby to see if he could fix that.
Oh yeah, 'cause your daughter fucked my shit up.
Sorry.
We should take the live video over there and show him what your daughter did to my fucking upright bass.
Nah,
I still believe
God,
that
man,
she
that
might. You know what's funny is that like
a beer cabinet.
I pulled Frano aside and I was all like, hey, like, were you in the room? And she goes, nah. And I was like, hey, like, was
nah, dog.
No, yeah, like she like straight up saved herself. And I was like, was Gigi in the room? And she goes, nah. And I was like, what was your sister doing in there? And she goes, I think she was changing, which I believe because Lola goes through fucking 6 outfit changes a day. And so I was all like, all right, like, I believe it. And so I asked Lola, like, I was like, hey, honestly, like, what happened? And she goes, I was getting something out of the closet and it fell. But I genuinely believe that she might have been like fucking with it a little bit because Lola's Lola and, you know, the bass has always been around her and shit. And I think she just might have dropped it accidentally. I was like, it is what it is. But yeah, I got to take it to Bobby. Hopefully Bobby can do something with it.
He's going to be like, I turn into wood chip. Put this as mulch in your front yard, sir.
Well, I got this fucking wood chipper. We can probably throw it in. Who's bad? Who built his own fucking studio at his house?
Super awesome.
I like Minor Chord Studio. Minor Chord Studio is where I'm going to try to record the new fucking intro song.
You gonna go out there to do the intro?
No, I think I'm gonna go out there and hang out with my buddy. And then maybe ask him if it's okay to record the fucking intro. And then Jeff go play bass on it.
You're like, do you mind if I play with your stuff?
He let me play the cool ass Coffin Draggers bass.
What?
Yeah, well, I was all like, I can't do this. They got a fucking show tomorrow, dude.
Where?
Los Angeles. I kind of want to go. You want to go with me?
You don't want to go to the Rockets at La Cita Bar?
Fuck Rock. Well, the Rockets are cool.
They play like every other weekend.
But yeah, they play a lot and I could see them any other time. But Coffin Draggers you can't see any other time. Coffin Draggers play like twice a year maybe.
There was a benefit show that drummer from Necromantics, the drummer from
Necromantics.
No, from Los Difuntos was having like
Roman.
He got his I guess he got a bunch of his gear stolen like while he was on tour with one of these bands.
That sucks.
So he got all the bands that he plays for to play at the show. I think it was today or tomorrow, and like it's a benefit for him to get some.
That's cool.
Gear.
That's cool. Like you know, anytime, like, even because I know Rocket's got some shit stolen, and like there's a couple other bands in the scene that have gotten their shit stolen.
What do they do?
What
do they do? Just steal it from the back, or
well,
what?
Because you see, like, well, I don't know if you've seen, but when you pull up to certain shows, like you'll see like trailers, like you know they have like a fucking excursion or a van or like even a truck, like they just trail behind like these excursions or these trailers and shit.
Like open trailers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they're just like unlock and do it like that. So it's like, well, you know you're going to play like a 30-minute set, maybe, 40 minutes, and just throw your shit back on there. So sometimes, like, you won't lock your shit because it's just another thing to do that you have to fucking rush all your gear off of. So, like, during the set, what they'll do is they'll go in there and grab fucking everything that they need. And that'd be drum heads or an extra fucking drum bass or this and this and that. And that's like all their shit.
It's crazy.
That's fucked up. So, like, I mean, it's always, you always feel bad for, like, these fools that are like, hey, like, I'm going to try to raise money to get my shit, man. It is what it is, man.
No, that's horrible.
I think
Or you could just have it broken at home like you did with your bass.
Oh,
Not have it stolen,
that
have it
hurts.
destroyed.
That hurts. It doesn't hurt too bad because I hadn't played it, like, a whole lot before. But, fuck your dog.
He wasn't getting enough attention right now.
Stupid little asshole.
He was choking.
Hey, prick. Let's see, is your hair?
You kind of see him. Over there.
Yeah, like, you'll
He's a good
probably see
dog.
him right now. The little asshole.
You see his little head. Oh, what's up, dog?
Look at this prick.
Oh, he's cool right there.
What's up, douchebag?
Hey, Bugsy.
Leave him up there for a second.
Let's catch him. What do you
Alright,
guys say?
Bugs.
So what do you
You
gotta
want to
say?
drink of this?
No.
Oh, shit.
He fucking like hop like a bunny.
So he's right there for
I can't wait to see that shit.
That looks funny.
That was dope, man. I didn't think your dog could jump that
He's a
high.
Wonder Mutt.
He earned a fucking 1.5 from my point.
He's Wonder Mutt, eh? With this striped,
Fucking
striped
doggy,
sweater.
dude. Oh shit! I never forgot to press record.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I did.
You wouldn't do anything like that.
Nah, I'm fucking smart, dude. I handle all the fucking.
I'm smart. I'm smart. Okay, Fredo. I'm smart.
I handle all the fucking technical bullshit on this show. You don't do shit, but show up and maybe write a couple hashtags down.
Pretty funny.
Say something funny.
Schnooks.
I didn't say laugh, Dick. I said say something funny.
Hey. Remember Schnooks?
Oh, the schnook. Come here, fool. Let me schnook you.
Schnooks.
Oh, what a
I don't know what I
bitch.
keep.
What a bitch.
How about air Schnooks? You jump up and Schnook.
Hey, fool, what do you call a gangbanger behind bars?
I don't know.
Anything you want.
Hey,
Let's see. I'll read a couple more. What? You got something?
what do you call a black?
Oh, shit, we're getting racial.
Airline pilot.
Oh, God, this is gonna be bad. Go on.
An airline pilot.
Oh, that's pretty bad, man. Hey, fool, what
Nigga with
what
altitude.
did the penis say to the condom? Cover me, I'm going in.
Oh my god. Rosie, what's that one joke that you always hit me with? What's that one? What's that one little joke that you always hit me with? The silly joke.
Hey, fool, hey,
Why
I
did
got one.
the mushroom go to the party?
Why did the mushroom go to the party?
Oh, I know why, but go on.
Because he's a fungi.
Can you, like, slow it down a little bit? Put a little bit of a dash in between fun and guy?
Oh, that's funny. That's good.
Fungi.
Hey,
My niece does. Peter loves that one. My
Your
niece
old lady,
Peter.
your old lady sucks at telling jokes. Oh, man.
It's the only thing.
Let's see what we got here. Let's give a couple more. Oh, you know what?
I only suck at that. You suck at everything.
Well, I don't know, man. Your old lady may suck something else, but they're not gonna go there. Oh.
You need to talk to my wife with some respect, sir.
What?
You need to talk to my wife with some respect,
It's not
sir.
during showtime.
Or you have to at least say with all due respect. Like Ricky Bobby when he says,
With all due respect, and I do mean with all due
he just says something
respect.
shitty.
Let's see.
That's like when people go, not to be mean, but, and then they say like fucked up shit.
Here. Take a look at that. And I got some questions out of that.
Hey, Eli can't listen. I just see that note from what's his name. It says Eli can't listen.
You like, yes, you can, but yeah.
Why don't people live in toadstools? Because they're not mushrooming them. Rose? I gotta ask you something. If you could have an autograph from one person in history, who would it be?
If what?
If you could have an autograph of one person from history, who would it be?
One autograph?
One autograph. What? If you could have one autograph from anybody in history, who would it be?
Oof. Anybody in history?
Jesus.
Jesus?
An autograph from Jesus? How would that look? Probably bloody and like blotchy.
Well, we wouldn't be able to understand that.
It would be in Hebrew, so.
Honestly?
No, not honestly. Yeah,
I can lie? Alright, cool. If I can lie, Hitler.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then,
Nah, I would really want Prince.
with that squiggly.
What?
Would you want like Prince Rogers Nelson, or would you want the artist formerly known Prince?
Artistly formerly known as
Just that
Prince.
squiggly thing?
What the Oh, his little fucking
You know what I'd want?
metrosexual symbol?
You know what I would want?
SS? What?
I'd want a autograph of Bill Gates on a check. No?
Autograph of Bill Gates on a check?
Like you write Bill Gates, but on a check.
Oh, stupid
Right, I'll
ass.
fill in the rest.
Hold up, Nate's got a good one. Why don't people live in toadstools?
Because there's not much room in them.
Oh,
I already did it. You were out peeing.
Oh,
Oh, here we go.
this beer makes me pissed. Leave me alone.
If you had to name the most violent scene in a movie you've ever seen, what would it be?
I don't know, when that Chino fucked that fool in American Me on the rice.
Oh, when he was eating the rice?
Yeah, no, that shit grossed me out. And, like, just
The
thinking
most
about it
violent
right
scene.
now.
How about you, Rose? Could you name the most violent scene from a movie that you've ever seen?
That crazy. Wait, violent scene.
Most violent scene from a movie.
Pretty sure I watched the movie when he like chopped the guy or pulled the guy's head off.
Nah, that's.
What movie was that?
You know what? Have you ever seen End of Watch?
Yeah,
the,
but
the rape
do you-
scene in that weird movie that you talk about.
the rape scene in that weird movie.
Yeah, the lady's like in an alley.
Oh, I forgot the name of it.
O.J.
Not
Simpson.
Melina.
Creepy, like it skeeves us out.
Yeah, I remember seeing it. It's kind of gross. It's like a 9-minute rape scene with that
A
really hot.
9-minute rape
I
scene?
forgot the name of it. Oh shit! I
That's
wish I
kinda
remembered
hot.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, no.
no, it's weird. It's weird because he's like
weird.
talking to her entire like, oh, your
I'm
husband,
inside
like,
of
yeah,
you.
like he's like, oh, I'm gonna fuck you, and then he says things like, oh, it seems like, oh, your husband doesn't fuck you in the ass. Well, I'll do it for you. And he's like raping her, like.
Oh, that's rough.
It's really gross. It's really, really bizarre. And it's
Well,
like 9
I
minutes
mean,
long.
then you went rape too. Then if you haven't seen End of Watch, there's a scene.
I didn't go rape. Rosie went rape.
Nah, while
Well,
Rosie
you
went
said
rape.
violent.
I was saying one of
That,
the
and,
one
well,
of the,
I had said I
to me,
had
one of
said
the
like
ones
American Me.
is
though.
and Boomerang are like this is when the sniper in Full Metal Jacket, when she's just pumping rounds into the dude and they can't go get him when they're in the middle of that square,
Oh yeah.
and she just keeps like just pumping him with rounds and keeping like he's
Yeah.
not dead. Yeah, that's pretty violent.
That's not that
pretty
bad.
no, but it's intense.
I should have. Then you know what? Like if Rosie went rape, then I'm gonna say like. What?
If
What?
Rosie went,
If Rosie went rape,
You said violent.
it's violent, not rape.
That is.
But I guess I
violent.
went rape too. But nah, like in End of Watch, like if you remember, like that fat cholo when they're rolling into that house, he's just beating the fuck out of that chick. But he's beating the fuck out of her face specifically, and she just breaks her face in.
I don't
That's
remember.
fucking nuts.
Damn, I can't remember the name of that movie, but that movie that Rosie mentioned is pretty bizarre.
Fucked in
Because
an alley.
it goes backwards.
Fucked in an alley.
Yeah, it's really weird.
That's what it's called. Fucked in an alley.
Okay, shush.
Fucked in an alley. Inglorious Bastards, the scene where the bear Jew bounced on the Nazi officer's head off ground with his bat there. He went fucking yard on that one.
Teddy fucking Porky.
I think on the clips, one of the guys just tears someone's head off.
Oh yeah, on the Twilight, on the Twilight movies.
Yeah.
Twilight?
Yeah, they quarter you and rip your head off. That's how you kill. That's how vampires
that's
kill
dope.
vampires.
That's dope.
That's how they
They
execute
just
them.
rip his
That's
head
dumb.
Braveheart's pretty gory too.
Braveheart stuff.
And they disembowel him and then they cut his head
I
off.
took a bow on that.
Or how about the scene on Devil's Advocate where she cuts her own throat?
Oh, dick.
I can't watch that scene. I have to change it. I have
Really?
I have to look away. Yeah, it grosses me out. If you could have prevented one event in history, what event would you eliminate? Go. Go.
Who, are you telling me?
Yeah, go.
If I could prevent one event in history, not the Twin Towers, but the Iraq War.
The first one?
Yeah. And the Iraq War, the Iraqi War.
What about you, Rose? Eliminate one event in history.
Come on, man. There's a lot of dead air. You got.
I'll let you think about it. I'm saying I would eliminate the execution of JFK.
I was thinking that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think it would.
Why?
I think it would have made a big difference.
But you know what? But here's the thing, though.
Because he was a fun guy.
And to go. Fuck. Hey. How the fuck?
Rosie Monroe.
Hey, how the fuck is fucking JFK sleeping on that ass when fucking?
Oh, did I send that to you?
You posted that shit.
Have you seen that picture? It's when Jackie O's
Jackie O's like that, like looking over.
He goes, how, and then like JFK
How
sleeps over.
JFK sleeping on that ass?
He goes, how JFK sleeping with that ass though?
What you said?
You had to rename
you said
your
JFK, but here's the thing though.
Oh, okay.
With that, I mean, in going back to Full Metal Jacket, like they reference that that's one of the greatest shots ever shot by a Marine.
Okay.
So, why would you want to take that away?
Because he didn't need to prove it. Like no one.
Yes,
like,
he did.
Oh, he did.
Because that's
You're
a badass
playing,
fucking shot,
You're
dude.
just playing devil's advocate, like to just. I mean,
What?
it's just. If you had to rename your hometown, what would you call it?
Mike Hunt.
No, we lived on Mike Hunt.
That's a fucking weird one. Like,
Michael Hunt.
if you could rename your hometown.
16 in Pregnantsville.
That worked even for fucking my time, dude. Holy shit.
Dude, our high school had all kinds of pregnant chicks. What
We
about
had-
you, Rose? If
we
you
had
had to
6.
rename your hometown.
Guayabaville.
Oh, yeah, you're
What?
yeah, Guayabaville.
Oh,
Where she's from, they do guayabas.
that's cool. I don't
I was thinking Baldwin Park.
That a way to keep it not funny.
Lawrence Phillip fucked up Verg. Because Rosie was. Were you in school when he was there? Lawrence Phillips?
Yeah.
So she was in high school when Lawrence Phillips was in high school. And he was this badass running back. And then he went to Nebraska. And then he's like the biggest thing that's come out of Baldwin Park except for Lucky Baldwin, I'm assuming, right? Yeah, I would
Did
say.
you know that my second father-in-law could have possibly have been Keyshawn Johnson?
Oh, I heard about that. My other father-in-law.
I could have had a Keyshawn Johnson. I could have had a Keyshawn Johnson father-in-law living in Texas. Got anything good?
If you could pick your 6 pallbearers, who would it be?
Oh shit! Well, you.
Hey man, I won't be gone before you.
Nah, man. I'm
I
gonna be
wanna
gone
see-
before. Well, you said if I can pick them, motherfucker.
Okay.
So you, Toro.
Thor? I was literally gonna say Thor.
Toro. What a prick. Toro.
No, Rosie's.
You, Toro. Probably Lance. Tim.
Timmer. She got 2 more.
Oof. I don't have that many friends. You motherfuckers better be strong. I'd probably have a homeboy from back in high school, Freddie.
And his twin.
I wish I got a hold of his twin. That shit makes me sad. That shit legit makes
Alright,
me
well,
sad.
sorry. Didn't mean to bring
What
it
a
up.
prick.
Just pillow talking with the bitch.
I had a pillow talking with a bitch. Like, ooh, 6 is fun.
Anyone, man.
My old lady, maybe?
She
'Cause
should
I
be
always
too
think-
sad. How
Yeah.
about your son?
Is he of age?
I don't know. It's your
Like,
funeral,
that
man.
man have to be like walking under.
I'm not saying you're dying tomorrow.
Oh, well
Just
then.
said you name your 6
Yeah, I
pallbearers.
guess my son, man.
All right. What
I
about
wouldn't
you,
want
Rose?
him. I wouldn't want to
Rosie,
that weight on him.
Could you name like 6 pallbearers? Your 6 pallbearers at your funeral. Rosie said Thor. She's like Dylon, but Thor.
Do they have to be famous
Aquaman.
or just in
I mean, that would be kind of Joe went kind of serious.
Oh, well, my brothers,
Okay.
brother-in-law,
Mm-hmm.
this one anyway.
So your husband,
Your husband,
you got one more. Thor? Or are you meeting Thor in heaven? Rosie's got a thing for
Well, I'm meeting Thor
Hemsworth.
in heaven.
Get him there.
I'm gonna do a fun one.
Oh, alright.
I
Alright, liven it up,
I have my
motherfucker.
brother, Lance John.
Which brother?
You, Lance. Okay, we'll do you, Lance John. Iron Man. like Tony Stark.
Robert Downey Jr.
No, Tony Stark. like when Tony Stark to be there. Not Robert Downey Jr., Tony Stark. Like Iron Man.
Go on. Come on.
Kenny Powers.
You fuck.
And I don't know.
Come on. 6 is hard, fool.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Mike Ness.
That's okay. That's a throw in.
Morrissey, dummy.
Fuck
He'd be too busy
Morrissey.
crying when I die.
He probably like wouldn't show up.
Yeah. He'd be like, oh, he'd be like,
It's
oh,
a
sorry.
little too cold for me, friends.
I'm sorry. Thank you for the invitation, friends, but Danny's made of meat. I can't bury him because he's made of meat. Get it? Oh, go ahead. Rosie doesn't like it. I'm going bad on Morrissey.
Why, so you dick riding Morrissey? Really?
Rosie said Thor, Morrissey.
Well, you know
Robert Smith. Who else? Maluma. She like Maluma and Thor. Maybe Thor's brother.
You know what? This is kind of a
Loki.
fun one. This is a fun one right here. Because this is interesting. If you had to eat in only one restaurant for the rest of your life, which one would you choose?
Oof.
My mom's kitchen.
Your mom's kitchen?
Fuck yeah.
Oh. I never had your mom's food, so I'm going to say that's just
my mother-in-law could cook, but
That's not a
sometimes
restaurant.
my mother-in-law could cook, but
Pozole sucks. I'm sorry. Pozole sucks. I'm on the fucking menudo side of that argument.
my mother-in-law could cook, but sometimes I think she's trying to kill me.
Wow,
Like-
with as hot as it is?
Yeah, so-
No, for real?
I know pro thinks she's trying to kill me.
She making that chili chipotle right or what?
She just looks at me and goes, and she's that bug from like Family Guy, like good.
Oh, fuck. A cockroach.
Pass away, mijo. Like,
Oh, shit.
go away. Beat it, nerd. Nah, sometimes it's really hot. It's delicious, but it's like one of those like it's good, but
A restaurant. What? Come on. You
Oh,
got
me?
this. Yeah, a
Tito's,
restaurant.
Tito's sandwich.
Real for us? Titos?
I would eat Tito's
The
restaurant.
rest of your life?
Yeah.
Oof.
I have chicken. I could have all kinds of different sandwiches.
Get real, Rosie. A restaurant.
Restaurant. Give me a restaurant.
Unless like you find like a Memo's restaurant somewhere, but this is gonna be good.
Come on, babe.
You
What
got
about you?
this.
Yeah, Rosie think. Rosie always has to like think.
Yeah, she gonna put a
she's a
good
deep
one.
thinker.
I'm pissed. Like one restaurant.
You guys didn't like my Tito's answer? Tito's is the
Wow,
bomb.
because it's no like Tito's is the shit, and I can get on board with that, but like it's definitely not my first one. I like Tito's. I'll eat a good Tito sandwich. The fucking wings is bomb.
Tito's Pitos.
I'm out there. Never mind. I don't like. Nah, like one.
Somewhere where they have like breakfast and lunch and dinner.
Denny's? The fuck?
You know what? Nick?
Richie's Diner?
That's the fucked up part is that I was thinking Denny's
Uh-huh.
because I fucking love their wings. You know me, dog. Like
Yeah.
that's the only thing I fucking order from there is their wings. And prick over here is
Fuck
fucking
one is. Come on, Joe. We need your answer, buddy.
Chili's, dog.
That's a good one.
I like Chili's. I could do Chili's.
They don't have breakfast.
I don't give a fuck. I eat wings for breakfast.
Don't talk to me.
What the fuck?
Don't talk to me.
Hey, your old lady doesn't know how to do a podcast, does she?
Podcast.
She doesn't do a podcast. I really gotta change that, don't I?
Joey's fucking podcast.
It should be mine.
Chili's is cool because, yeah.
Because they got everything.
You got a little bit
Like,
of
mine is breakfast, but, like, still, you can get, like, a good skillet, a Santa Fe skillet. Oh, fuck. If you had Santa
It sounds like it would have onions in it.
tell them no onions. You still get the bell pepper.
Bofa.
You still get the bell pepper and shit.
I'm very picky about bell peppers, too. You gotta get my dog's nails clipped.
He's a fucking asshole. I told you.
Tappy, tappy,
That's
tappy.
what I like to do.
Let's see. Come on.
All right. Hit it.
Well, your old lady still didn't answer, which kind of pissed me off.
What?
You didn't pick a restaurant?
I said
Oh, she said Denny's. That's a good one.
Alright.
Lunch and dinner.
Dude,
That's nice.
Black Bear Cafe. Have you been there yet?
No, I haven't been there.
Doggy dog.
They have one in Havasu. Gee, we always bring up Havasu. They have one in Havasu.
Hey, then we're fucking going, dude.
Okay.
Like they don't fuck around. Their chicken fried steak.
My wife eats that.
Legit, dog. Is probably
Plate size.
Dick. That's the size of the plate.
Mm-hmm.
That's the chicken fried steak.
That's a big chicken fried
That's
steak.
a big fucking chicken fried
It's a
steak.
big little piece.
And then like the biscuits that they bring you out, dude, they're
Buttermilk
legit
biscuits.
like they're like that big, dog. They're mountains of fucking biscuits. They're good shit.
That's cool.
Oh shit.
Come on, buddy.
If you could have asked Jesus Christ, here we go, back on the religious
All
topic.
right.
One thing, just before the crucifixion, what would it have been?
Like, we good, right?
Oh
If
shit.
If he approves of his biography.
But did they write it?
Are these really the guys that we want to write?
But did they write it? Like before they started nailing them down?
The apostles started writing stuff down. They were like chronicle line.
All of them are pricks, though, right? Because they just let all that shit happen.
Dude, it was like higher powers, man. Like,
First of all, fuck Pontius Pilate. He was a pussy.
he
Talking
just
about-
listened to what everybody said. He let
Talking about like stab him up in the ribs, and then you like know all that backstory, right? Why like Pontius Pilate is supposed to be all like high and mighty at this point in the Bible. He said when they poked him in the ribs,
just water came up.
yeah, like the water, because he drowned in his own fluids. But they said that the water that fell onto his face, and it cleared his vision into what
Pontius Pilate was right there?
Yeah. Well,
I
he's the
didn't know
one
that
who he's the one who fucking.
Oh,
gashed
really?
him.
I didn't know
Yeah.
he was the one that stabbed him.
Read the fucking Bible, doggy.
No.
Know your enemy.
It's pretty intense.
Spiritual
What,
Satanism. So,
Next one.
did you hide the Ouija board from your old lady?
Great dick.
I'll fuck you with you.
Ryder moving trucks isn't open this weekend. Dick.
I'm sending you home in a pissed off mood.
He's gonna sleep in his boat.
I'm on a boat, man. I'll take my Ouija board with me. No, I
shit.
didn't get a Ouija board.
No.
I know that.
You know,
I know she doesn't like it.
Well, all right. So I kind of want to get into that. Like your old lady doesn't like all of the like Satanism shit. I mean, you know, she's
Satanic
she's a
symbolism.
she's a religious gal.
She's a spiritual
Dude,
gal.
Like I got under the Yamwar like entertainment center. I got my sage, my Santa Muerte,
I
North-
don't
North
fuck with
Co-
her.
and then like my 2 vodka skull bottles, and it kind of represents like my little altar.
No, yeah, you do. I didn't notice that.
You never noticed that?
No, don't do that.
Yeah, dude. So like the kid used to go down there and fuck with the sage a lot, and I didn't like him doing that. So that's why like we rubber band the thing closed. I gotta go put it back. But yeah, dude. Like I don't know. Like ever since I kind of started doing like the whole Santa Muerte thing, like it just feels a little bit more settled. Like
You
put you
think
at
she's
ease.
helped with your recent success?
You know she
I wouldn't go because you know what? Like yeah, like it's with Santa Muerte, like it's kind of like a give and take kind of thing. Like I'm gonna give you this, but like I'm probably seeing that you could take this, and I don't really fuck with that. It's a belief system. Like I mean, you know, everybody needs some kind of idol.
I think that's cool. I mean, personally, I'm not the biggest fan of it.
You can leave.
I think it's kind of no.
Fuck out of my
I'm just
house.
saying. I think it's just
She's
it's
gonna
kind of
eventually become like
a
celebrity.
fabricated saint.
I think it's just like any.
Yeah.
Well, just like anything. Like you know, fucking Shiba's a fabricated saint.
Hey,
Like
no.
Buddhism, like oh.
Is it okay now?
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and set this table up to welcome our Rosie. Like,
Rosary.
yeah, dude. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess everybody needs to kind of look towards something. So it just kind of feels good to like.
That's your journey, man.
Hey, you wanna go down with me?
Nope.
Puss,
Not a puss.
puss. That was wrong.
Every time
What's wrong?
you say puss, my dog looks at you like, where? Cute. You bring him up with you. That dog will do anything for you. You treat him so bad.
It's good, man.
Oh,
No.
just chill, Bugs.
It's good.
He's a good dog.
He's a good puppy.
He's a good doggy.
Santa Muerte forever.
Oh, she doesn't like that.
He's a good boy. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Ah, he's a good boy. He's a good dog.
Put him down.
Good,
He's gonna jump off.
good companionship.
I like when you come over, and it's like you and Rosie, and then like Rosie be staring at her phone, and then she'll just all randomly tell you like in a quiet kind of tone like, nothing's been moving at the house for a while.
She watches Bugs on the motion detectors at the house.
Where is Dope be at for most of the time? Do you guys know?
On one of the couches.
He just sleeps on the couch.
Oh, I think you said like the restroom, like he'll go in the fucking
Nah.
the tub or something.
No. If we leave the bathroom, the downstairs bathroom open,
It's cool in there, so he'll go in there. But usually on one of the couches. And then at night he goes upstairs. Like when we're gone.
You sleep with you guys?
He sleeps upstairs with us.
Like in the room?
Yeah.
In the room on the bed, or
Sometimes he'll go to the foot of the bed.
you guys are okay with that? Like you guys like move around and fucking kick him or
It
anything?
doesn't bother much. He doesn't take much space.
You're a prick. Oh no, like not that he takes up much space, but
Kind of big lately, but he hasn't been outside running around with us. So
fat ass.
he's getting chubby.
He gets scared that he's getting a little fat. He's
Nah,
gonna
nah.
he's gonna get diabetes.
Dog will be. He's gonna get I don't know, obese.
I wonder if I'm
Dude,
fucking
those weird
dude,
fat
like,
chihuahuas that are
you know
all
what? Like
crazy.
I think I might be getting like a little chubby, and I just gotta start working on my health a little bit more because I went into a fucking physical today, and like just walking from where the doctor checks you out into I actually had to go into like a physical therapy room to like for them like to have you lift shit and just make sure that you're okay for certain things. Nah, like that
They
was
had you cough, no?
no.
They didn't have you check for hernias?
Well, they did, but it was kind of funny because like I walked in there and the doctor goes, "All right, we're gonna check you for things." So like, here, do this. Okay, yeah, that looks good. That good. And that's literally the time like he spent looking at certain things. And he goes, "All right, well, I need you to drop your pants." And like, I like started undoing my buckle and dropping my trousers and shit. And like by the time like I barely got past my balls, I was like, "So you just want them towards my knees?" And he goes, "That looks good." And he tells me to pull them back up. I'm like, "Oh fuck!" Like, all right, whatever.
Maybe he didn't want to touch
My
that.
breast with waves up.
Well, like I'm all hairy now, so you could probably like barely see my dick.
Ugh.
Like it's just hiding behind a fucking jungle of.
You look like a Duck Dynasty guy.
Dick, it looks like if someone like colored
Like Gandalf?
craft moss and just kind of like threw it at my dick.
Craft moss. Craft moss.
like it was just like hiding behind there, and I'm like, it was kind of like it was a chinito too. So I'm like,
Taco
what the fuck
meat.
you doing? Like, hey, dude, like,
Looks like taco meat. It's all curly.
hey, Dick. And so they tell me, all right, so they put fucking 90 pounds in this box, right? And I'm like, and they're all like, all right, so like I'm gonna show you how you're supposed to lift, and then I want you to do it 4 times. They want you to know. It's like, all right, cool. So they put 90 pounds in this box, and they're like, all right, so you're supposed to lift it from the bottom, you know, pretty much like keep your back
Yeah.
straight, blah blah blah. Proper lifting technique. Put your feet right at the corner. Do it 4 times. Hey, Dick. 90 pounds is fucking heavy.
When you move it 4 times, it is.
I didn't fucking realize, like, and I'm all trying to like act like cool guy, like this ain't shit, and I'm like,
You doing fat guy grunt?
fuck, dude, like, well, to begin with, like, I walked in there, and my fucking heart,
Got a little winded filling out the application.
Dick, like, I mean, you know what, I must have, because they took my blood pressure, and it was like 136 over something,
That's nerves.
which, I'm probably, and so, you know,
Whenever I go to the doctors, that's what happens too.
oh yeah, doctor's office, yeah, like, every time, like, doctor always tells me, like, hey, you know, it's a little high, and I'm like, I don't like being here, I just want to fucking leave.
They usually just have you wait a few minutes and then take it again.
Yeah,
It's fine.
but so we go through all the doctor process, piss in the cup and da da da. And look at this fucking thing. Put you in the fucking enclosed room with the earmuffs and all this bullshit. And so we walk from the doctor's office to the physical therapy room, and the guy's like, "All right, well, I gotta check your resting blood pressure." I'm like, "All right, cool." And it was like, dick, it was like 156 or something.
Well, it's high.
And I'm like, fuck, like, hey, you know, when I walked into the shop, like, they said it was like 130 something. And she goes, "Oh, really? All right, we're going to let you rest." And they checked it again, it was like 144, Nick. So it was like barely going down. He goes, "Well, we're going to have you lay down, Nick." So I took like a 5-minute nap.
Oh, wow.
And then, like, he goes, "All right, well, I'm back. I'm going to check it while you're laying down." And, like, it got down to, like, I think it was like 136.
Okay.
And I've always had, like, fucking high blood
Little bit on the
pressure.
higher side, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm fucking fat and I don't give a shit about my body.
Oh.
And trip balls, like, so we go through all the rigmarole of lift the 90-pound box, push the sled, you know, move your fucking arms, twist your shit, everything like that. And so everything's done. He goes, all right, everything checks out. You're doing pretty good. Everything looks good, blah, blah, blah. We're going to test your heart rate now. And it was like 170. It was like 170. You're like...
That's like
it was like upper 170.
Anaerobic exercising.
It was like upper 170s, like on the high end of 170. And I was like, oh, fuck. And he goes, Dick, that is fucking stupid high. And he goes, all right, well, I'm going to have you rest for a few minutes and see where you're at. And I'm like, fuck. And so I don't know whether it might have just been nerves at that point because I'm trying to figure out how to get my fucking heart rate down. So I'm like, for fucking breathing exercises and all this shit, and he checks it again, and it had gone down, and at that point it was like 150, and I'm like, fuck, dude. And I was like, hey, like, I know you said we were supposed to be on the higher end, and he goes, yeah, Nick, but we tested it at like 135, so you're only supposed to be at like 145 or like 140, you know, blah blah blah, like, you know. And Nick, I had to wait like almost 30 minutes. Because they do in 5-minute increments to come check
That's
it.
what took you so long.
I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, they told me I was only supposed to be here for about 3 or 4 hours, and everything was going smooth until that.
No.
I'm a fucking fat ass, dude. I gotta work on my fucking
Ricky Fitness.
on my cardio. What the fuck is Ricky Fitness?
From Aquabats.
Oh, that's your old lady's fucking little crush, huh?
She liked them.
You like Ricky Fitness? They're playing at a Sabroso Fest. We should go to that.
Sabroso Fest? I don't know what that is.
Oh, no. It's Travis Barker and then Feldy from Goldfinger. They're putting on a show with like all the ska shit.
Oh, right on.
I want to take the girls because the girls like Aquabats.
Aquabats.
But then like they have to leave. Because like Goldfinger's going to play and then like Blink-182's going to play.
Oh, we're going to be bad. We should go look online for some things, so let's get out of here.
I don't know what we're gonna look online for. I could stay here all night for. I don't know.
I got a big day tomorrow.
I just gotta wake up like at 6 and make sure that the meat's all prepped.
I'm gonna help you with that. So let's.
Fucking liar, dude. You're a fucking liar. Yeah, early morning. See, Rosie knows nothing about how to prep meat.
Yeah, she does.
I feel sorry for you, in a sense. Damn, almost 2.5 hours.
Again. Oof.
Fucking A, dude.
Fun.
This is a good one. It was a good one. Talked about Pop. Talked about Havasu. Bullshitted towards the end here.
Played What If.
Played What If. We'll definitely keep this book handy. It was fun, I thought, you know.
Yeah, man.
Especially having a little extra voice in the room who doesn't want to come on camera unless she has a fucking ski mask and a...
Oh, she wants a Santos mask.
Oh, a Santos mask. She wants a Santos mask and a... So we'll figure something out.
Oh, the snitch voice?
Yeah, the snitch voice because I want to get around for some good stories. But it'll be fun.
Snitch voice box.
So, having said that...
Beat it, nerds.
As much as I... Wait! Fucking wait! You fucking jumping the gun. We got some shit to plug here.
Okay.
Reference this podcast on Instagram. You can find us on Facebook. Reference this. I fucking hate doing this because I can never remember any of it. But we'll try to get the show up by Monday. It was a good one. We had some good conversations. We'll be back Friday, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Friday? Next Friday? You good? Next Friday, hopefully. We'll go live on Facebook every Friday and shows up by Monday. Having said that, motherfuckers, we are out of here. If you like us, share it. If you don't like us, fucking share it. And having said that, as much as I hate that fucking phrase, send us out, dude.
Beat it, nerds.
Really? That's all they got?
Beat it, nerds.
Prickosaurus Rex.
Beat it, nerds.